Trying to get comfy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. 8 o'clock on the money. Let's wait for some people to get in here. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Sunday Nights Live. Give it a minute for some people to come on in. Why does my watch always go off when I go live? Cray, cray. So yeah. Sunday Night Live. We're not out at the garden tonight because it is yucky here in Pennsylvania. It's been raining all weekend. And it's going to be nice tomorrow. So, going to be barbecuing for Memorial Day and for my son's birthday. Sorry, I'm just typical gardener. Trying to get something out of my nails. Where is everyone? 8:01. We're going to wait ever so patiently. I've been noticing, like, I don't know, you can't do anything when people jump in your time slot, but they never went live on a Sunday, but they are. So unfortunately, I don't get to be in their live. I had to take a paper towel and wipe the windows off because they were so steamy. Because I'm boiling my potatoes for my homemade potato salad for tomorrow. So who else is cooking and having a barbecue? Like I said, it's been really cold here and rainy all weekend. It's supposed to be very nice tomorrow, like in the 70s and some sun. Hello, Voon. How are you? I feel like I'm over here talking to myself. How are you? Yeah, I was just saying I had to wipe the window because it was all steamy because it is yucky out. It's been yucky all weekend and I'm boiling potatoes for potato salad. So I don't know where everybody is. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. So who else is barbecuing for tomorrow? I'm doing a Memorial Day parade in the morning, which I'm going to try to record that for YouTube. It's something they've been doing here for years. And I'm doing a Memorial Day barbecue / celebrating the baby, Jarrett, his birthday. So, yeah, he always requests for barbecue food. And what is that? Hold on. Huh. Interesting. So yeah, we've gotten a lot of rain. I just got done having a good dinner with Jay. So I am pretty good. Just came in from making a potato video. Oh, were your potatoes ready? Like, did you harvest them or? Hey, Moon, happy birthday, Jared. Yeah, so it's Jared's birthday. So I still cook them whatever they want for their birthday. His birthday was actually the 26th. It usually falls on Memorial Day, but, you know, a little bit different this year. So yeah, it's going to be a Memorial Day barbecue plus Jared's birthday dinner tomorrow. This is an experiment video. Oh, cool. Hello, short stuff. Short. I'm like tall as heck. You want to see what I'm wearing tonight? Because listen, like I said, it's been raining here in Pennsylvania. It's damp, chilly. Took a shower. Got to eat some yummy food with Jay. I am in comfy clothes and my Hello Kitty. I was going to label it pajama party tonight since last week was at the garden. Really disappointed because we had such a good time. How are you feeling, Melody? Good. Hi, Crazy Ed's Homestead. Thank you for coming. I appreciate that. So yeah, it's just been yucky here. So I kind of binge watched some new people's videos today and took a nap, you know, all that happy goodness. Because I'm going to be making a lot of food. I'm making 2 racks of ribs, which I might record. I'm doing like a barbecue, like rubbed boneless pork, some sticky barbecue chicken, corn on the cob, you know, the homemade potato salad, all that goodness for tomorrow. I always say it wrong, I know, but don't hate me for it. The best life, right? Hello, folks. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Boone, I had a question for you because I have sweet potato slips and I want to know if it'll work if I put it into like a big barrel, because the collards aren't working out too well out there. They're like thick and stalky and they're starting to get chewed. So, you know, I need all the room I can get. So I was wondering if I could put, let me see, it's either like 8 or 12 potato slips inside of a bucket. Nailed it. Yes. I don't like butchering people's names. But welcome to Sunday Nights Live. Last Sunday we did it out by the garden and had a lot of fun. And can't do that here tonight because it has been raining. We finally got rain. And, you know, those videos where I would seem like I was complaining of the humidity. I don't mind the heat. It's the humidity. And now it's chilly. Dropped down to like 45 degrees here in Pennsylvania. I grew mine in a 5-gallon buckets last year and they worked awesome. Did you get a lot of sweet potatoes from that? Because you know what a whiskey barrel is? I was thinking about putting it in there. I was on Jen Dara's live early this morning. And Jason Avers was in there, my buddy. So I asked him if I needed to add anything like extra. And I forget what he said. So, I don't know. I was thinking about trying it because I used the long spot where the potatoes are. I used that long spot for zucchinis. And, yeah, I'm going to try to stop the, okay, having a brain fart already. I'm going to try a little trick, and that's wrap my zucchini in foil. I saw it on that 1870s homestead. The end, so this squash foreign bug doesn't get it, because I planted all my squash over there. But who else doesn't have everything in the ground? Because I don't. I still have sweet potato slips I have to plant. I have cantaloupe I have to plant. I have other zucchinis, other cucumbers. My okra is not up yet, but let me think of what I got to plant in the ground. Watermelon, the sweet sugar pumpkins, cantaloupe. I don't know, I still have a handful of things I have to plant. I got 11.5 pounds altogether, and that was plenty for my family, as only 2 of us eat the sweet potatoes. Whiskey barrels are bigger, so even better. Oh, that's awesome. I will be leaving early tonight, Melody, for a Garden Guru thing. Just wanted to let you know. What's going on with Garden Gurus? Anything good? I know. I was really surprised to see what's going on suddenly. I was very surprised last Sunday to see Joel Small gardening in my live. So when I was done my live, I went over to Joel's and he invited me up on the panel. That was ever so nice of him. He was telling me how much fun my live was last Sunday. And then somebody else went live after that. I was on their live for a bit. Whew. It was a busy Sunday night last week. Cosmic Cultivators, hi, how are you? I wanted to ask you a question too, since you're on here, but welcome to Sunday Nights Live. We can't be out at the garden because we got rain here since Friday or Thursday night. And the temperatures dropped drastically, considering how hot it was here. It was like in the 90s, 94, and that wasn't considering the humidity. I don't like being cold though. So hopefully everything's doing okay out there because, you know, I was the goof that planted my peppers first, but it was warm. And then we got hit with one last frost and they had some silver tinge going on and some leaves falling off. So I'm assuming that was from the frost. But with just a little bit of rain, you're not even going to believe how green everything looks and how much it's grown. It's unbelievable. Raining for days, Cosmic Cultivator says. Well, I'm in Grow Zone 7B in Pennsylvania, and I think the low last night was like 45, 44. But it's one of those like damp chillies. So I was going to write, you know, because last Sunday was live from the garden. That was so much fun. I was ready to say pajama party tonight because I got done dinner and everything, and I am wearing my Hello Kitties. So I am trying to be comfortable as possible. You came over to my live on Sunday night. That's what I hit. That's right. That's right. I did. I went over to Ed's and he hit his 1,000 subscribers. So my own live last week was 3 hours and 4 minutes. And then I did Joel's small gardening and went up on his panel for, I don't know, maybe 40 minutes. And then I went over to Ed's. So very busy. You're only like 4 or 5 hours from us. Really? Cosmic Cultivators. Could you imagine? We should get together. I'm in Bucks County, Pennsylvania, which is outside Philadelphia. But I'm originally from Mount Pocono. And yeah, we should get together. I know that was awesome that he hit his mark. I mean, y'all know the story if you're new in here, and you know, we're trying to wait for some more people to get in. Half the time I wear my PJs all day. Today I didn't, but today I took like a me day today. My plans got screwed up. I was supposed to go with my roommate to go to storage so his niece can have my other patio table, and she canceled. I woke up at like 6:45. I usually like to be at the grocery store by 7 in the morning, and we ended up doing nothing today. So I laid around and got very familiar with Kinfolk Farm of Georgia. I watched a lot of his videos because I think he's a super nice person. And I watched quite a few of Jess from Roots and Refuge. And then I was on Quebec Homestead. So I'm trying to make my rounds on everybody's. Creekside Maples. Hello, welcome to Sunday Night's Live. How are you? Heritage Art Homestead. Hello, hello. Sorry we can't be at the garden tonight. Raining. But stay tuned for next Sunday because I have a big surprise for the people that were in there last Sunday. Everyone was saying the ambiance was sort of like an outside tiki bar or Hawaiian themed like outdoor like bar, and we were going to do like bring a cocktail. What's did Homestead Aquarius say? Let's get baked with baked. I'm like, oh, I don't like that. But anyway, even if you don't drink, you could have just brought an iced tea, sweet tea, or soda, but can't do it because it's raining. So we will postpone that for probably next Sunday. Who's your daddy? Hello, welcome to Sunday Night's Live. I said this before, but Who's Your Daddy is a newer subscriber to me. So like I said, I'm just making my rounds on people's channels today. I pretty much did nothing but lounge around because the weather's disgusting. But it's supposed to clear up for tomorrow, which I'm glad about that. So, you know, Sunday I don't usually post a video because I go live because I post all week long. Thank you, darling. Yeah, I'm happy to have him. I have to get over there and bum rush all of his videos. I was doing, am I saying it right? Kinfolk Farm of Georgia. I was doing their videos today. Nothing personal, Quebec Homestead, but my gosh, amazing. I think I would watch like 2 or 3 videos, and then by like the 4th, I was asleep. I'm so tired because I was out in that heat and doing all that gardening, and I still don't have everything in the grounds. Hello, Grumpy Grandpa Patriot. Hello. Welcome, welcome to Sunday Night's Live. How are you? I keep bumping into him everywhere. Jared Crocker's page, Ridge Life's. Seems like an awesome person. I'm going to go over and check him out, and I'm going to subscribe to him. Select Homestead. Hello, how are you? Hi, finally getting back into homesteading after some family stuff and moving. I got a lot of catching up to do. Select Homestead, that's awesome. Welcome back. And Voon is my moderator. She'll be in here for a bit. She may have to leave later for Garden Gurus. But say hello to the wonderful Miss Voon Child. Awesome moderator. She will post everybody's links. If I'm not subscribed to you welcome to Sunday Nights Live. I will be subscribed by Monday a.m. Eastern time, probably about 10. Because I usually will try to get some work done in the morning over some coffee. But yeah, I have some cooking and stuff I have to do tomorrow. Ridge Life always says things twice, laugh out loud. Yeah, I've known Ridge Life forever. He's now saying my name wrong. Or, you know, I'm in something, I say hello. I don't know if he's just missing my comments. He like missed me in his lives, wanted me back so bad, and then he forgets to say hello. Gotta love Tim, right? What did he say in Jendara's live this morning? How, whatever his age was, the mentality of a 12-year-old. I thought it was funny. If you haven't seen Jendara, who's also in Shed Wars 21, if you're not sure what Shed Wars is, it's where it's a community where we kind of pick on each other and just have, it's all for fun. If you watch the videos to the end, you'll understand. We're just playing around. But, yeah, so we did some Shed Wars talking this morning on Jendara's live. They were nighttime there, and it was early morning here, like 8 a.m. But awesome live. We did some Shed Wars talking. I did post videos. If you're going to be new to my channel, you'll see like Shed Wars 21 videos. And like I said, it's a community to help teach people how to grow food. But we kind of pick on each other too. I try not to really get into that picking on people too much. But yeah, so I did a video on counting because that kind of makes John at Will It Grow a little mad. So I was sticking up for a young girl who's bright and intelligent, funky. So I put the count on my page, but that's just to fill you in case you're not sure what Shed Wars is. I just wanted to tell you all about that. Let me go back and read some comments. Creekside Maple says, we are all well. Good to know. We just got started on planting our garden. It has been so cold with frost warnings every night. Creekside Maples, where are you at? What grow zone? Grumpy Grandpa says, I'm old. I screw up everyone's name and my channel. I'm bad. I'm sure you're not. I'm going to come over. I'm going to totally binge watch it. I have to get to Creekside Maple still. Back to, yeah, I was trying to watch some videos this morning since plans got screwed up. And it was miserable and damp and cold here. But I saw, like, I guess it was maybe 3 videos from Quebec Homestead. Awesome person, awesome gardener. By the 4th one, I was dead asleep because that heat really, like, whooped my butt last week. And I did, like, 3 or 4 videos in the same outfit. No shame in my game last week. You know, and I know one of the pictures, you know, because I do this all through my phone. And it picked a picture for me. And I'm in this weird position, bent over my bed. But the plus side to that is that wasn't done intentionally, but I also didn't step on my raised bed because you should never step on your raised bed. So I have legs for days and I nailed it. I didn't step on the bed, thank goodness, but I went from ripping out, doing a huge harvest on a lot of greens this year. I'm super proud of myself. I harvested buku amount of lettuces and spinach and, you know, like romaine lettuce. And then I had butter crunch lettuce where the heads were like this big. It was starting to bolt because it got super hot here super quick. So, hello Arizona kid. So yeah, if you're new or you haven't watched those videos, please go over and take a look at it. I did do a sundown tour. I know it was a little dark. You know, I was trying to do something different. Chris came up for a visit. Chris is in here on the live. And I was like, can you record my garden video? So we did it towards sundown. So I've already done, I mean, gardens change so quickly. I've already done this upcoming week's garden tour. And I go more into specifics on the peppers I'm growing, the tomatoes I'm growing, which Darren, oh, what's the name of his channel, Boone? He was telling everybody in a live this morning that I have over 2,000 tomatoes. I'm like, I don't think I have 2,000 tomatoes, but I definitely have 3 beds of tomatoes. So if you're into gardening and then cooking and baking, that would be my channel. Bradley White, hi. Okay, I'm going to go back. I'm going to shut up and I'm going to read some comments. Is the best life leaving already? Let's see. I have to go finish up some things. See y'all later. Thank you, the best life, for coming. I appreciate it. Hopefully we see you again sometime soon. I always bump into them on different lives. People saying hello to Boone. Okay. Doing well. How are you? I hope you are too. Creekside Maple. Thank you, darling. Okay, I read that. Grumpy Grandpa's link I posted. We are well. I'm so glad for Select Homestead. I'm glad you're getting back into it. I really am. Hopefully Boone posted your link. Welcome, welcome, says the Grumpy Grandpa. Hello, Grumpy Grandpa, people are saying. Who's your daddy? Do you have a channel? I'm having trouble finding your link. Says my moderator Boone Child for Who's Your Daddy? Originally, okay, I read that. Hello, Select Homestead. Soon is awesome for sure. Team Aquarius, that's right, Cosmic Cultivators. I'm old, I screw up everything. Okay, I read that one. I'm glad you were doing awesome. It's a great weekend. Creekside Maples. So kind, thank you. You are welcome. At Boone Child. No, camera shy. I just enjoy great channels. Yeah, I noticed that because I went over and I subscribed and I didn't see a video. I just wasn't really sure about that. If you had a channel or not. But that's awesome. Rebel Canners, hello, 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 welcome, welcome. Mark, you are awesome. At Grumpy Grandpa. Nova Scotia, Canada. Oh, well, that would explain it. That would be Creekside Maple, who is, having cold temperatures there still. Was on with Rebel Canners this morning on Jandara's Live. That was awesome. Arizona Kid, welcome, welcome. Wanted to stop by and give thumbs up. There's like 4 lives going on. Yeah, one of the lives that are live now tonight was always in my live, and now they're live on Sundays, but they're from, let me think. Newfoundland, I think it is. Thumbs up for you at Bake a Leg and Let's Dig It Homestead. Thank you, Homestead Aquarius. Well, thank goodness Homestead Aquarius is in here because my extraordinaire moderator, Boone Child, may have to leave early tonight. So if you could stick around, Homestead Aquarius, you will be the moderator, of course. It's kind of hard to teach about gardening in every video when it's really just seeds, dirt, and water for the last 40K years. Is the best life. That's kind of true. Bradley White. Melody with a wave. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. My Aussie Garden and Kitchen, Melody. Sorry for being a little late. You are not late. Helping my wife here, so a tad distracted. It's okay as long as you're here. Q Kitchen and Beyond. Hello, Miss Melody. Well, hello, Q Kitchen and Beyond. I saw that you wrote a comment about my garden tour, but then it was deleted. What is up with that? Becoming very fond of Q Kitchen and Beyond. She was there for last Sunday's live at the garden. The only reason why we're not there tonight is because it's miserable and raining here and cold. You are not late. Q Kitchen and Beyond, Down Under Farms and Forage. Everybody's saying hello. I had broccoli yesterday, thank God, because when you pulled yours the other day, I couldn't get that out of my head. Yeah, I had to put John at Willow Grow in his place. There was a live on Friday night with Homestead Aquarius. I asked a simple basic question, do I need to record? Because I'm a busy bee. Do I need to record every single harvest that I do? And he was like, no. And they won't count unless you teach it. And I'm like, well, then that told me my answer right there, that you're not watching my videos. Because when I did the broccoli harvest, I obviously showed what it should look like, when you should pick it. So that told me right there. John got busted at Willow Grow because he was not watching my videos. Any harvest I've done, I always teach something in there. But I'm glad, Who's Your Daddy, that you got your broccoli. My wife can't grow anything, says Grumpy Grandpa. Ah, Grumpy Grandpa, do you garden? People saying hello to Boone still. I am too, thank you. Homestead Aquarius. Good day, chat, says my Aussie Garden and Kitchen, who is an awesome person. Arizona Kid, hi, Homestead Aquarius. By the way, I'm an Aquarius. Laugh out loud. Amen on that one. Yes. Said I was leaving, but we all know how that goes. Well, that's good. I'm glad you're still here. That's life. Chris Clever Craft. Hello, my friend. Hello, everyone. Hi, Melody. There's Down Under Farm and Forage because he told on Melody for having 2,000 tomato plants. See, I didn't lie about that this morning in Jendera's live. He absolutely was saying I had 2,000 tomato plants. I will do a video this week. Well, I just did a garden tour for this week because things have changed drastically. And I started to give the names of the tomatoes that I'm growing and my explanation for why I have so many tomatoes. So stay tuned for that. Aussie Garden, good day. Chris Clever Clap. Heritage Heart Homestead, sorry. Having internet issues. It's okay. Shepherd's Homestead, hi, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Just trying to make sure I don't miss anybody. Select Homestead. I don't think I have any videos up there, but I will soon. It's been a while since I've done the homesteading thing. You will do fantastic, and it doesn't matter as long as we can all go over and subscribe. As long as your channel's still open, Boone can post your link. My pleasure at Aussie Garden. Cosmic Cultivators, we're from Seabrook, New Hampshire. Patford Homestead, hello. He said hello to Boone. Hello, Patford. How are you? Hey, Robert. I don't see a hello, Mel. Bradley White. I'm outside on a cool, windy morning. I'll say hello, everyone now. Hello, everyone. I'm listening. That's so cool. Hopefully, I didn't miss anybody. Ed says, hang in there. Baker leg, and let's dig it. Tomorrow's the day I may become the sheriff, and we'll put John in his place. Because she is awesome, and this is unnecessary because everyone knows her, but just in case we post it. Boone Child, that's awesome. Okay, had to sign into my tablet. Cool, cool, cool. Everybody's still saying hello. Who's your daddy? Is just another at work. Pafford Holmes said hello, Melody. Yeah, I was like last on the list, Pafford. My feelings are hurt. No, I'm just kidding. So yeah, what did everyone think of the garden tour? I know it got a little dark towards the end. I tried to do a sundown garden tour. But this week's, it's freezing. I've already done this week's garden tour. It was chilly. It literally started to drizzle, but I gave the whole tour out front. The fruit side, the herb garden that I built from the cinder blocks, went into specific tomatoes and peppers and things like that. I love it how you're always promote other channels in your live streams. We do the same on ours. I think the YouTube community is awesome. I do too, Creekside Maples. I don't want to be a shout out channel, so I always say if you want subscribers or lots of love sent your way, come to the live on Sundays because that's when I do it. Happy, happy, happy to represent all channels. I am at, I don't even remember. I think I went up by a couple today. You know, I had the Country Road Cure shout me out the other night. So I got like 2 subscribers from over there. Happy to have them. So yeah, that's how I do it. I give lots of love and support to all the channels. You know, the channel that's actually live now from, where did I say it was? Newfoundland? Oh man, I pimped his channel out. He's over 1,000 subscribers and barely even knows me. That's how it goes sometimes, folks. At Bagel Egg and Let's Dig It Homestead. Well, I don't know why my comment was deleted. I reposted it. Oh, that's cool. Hello, Ed. Hope everyone is doing good. Happy Memorial Day weekend, everyone. A little bit of a crappy weekend here. Don't forget to remember what Memorial Day is really about. I am going to post a video tomorrow. I post every day now except for Sundays because I go live. I used to be Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. There's a Memorial Day parade to support everyone here. I haven't been down this neighborhood since like my boys were like wee little, so that should be fun. We're going to go to the firehouse and go watch the parade, and I'm going to record it for y'all. And I'm going to post it as my video on Monday, and then I'm doing a barbecue and celebrating my Jarrett Austin, which is the baby. He just turned 23. So we're having, you know, Memorial Day barbecue / Jared's birthday dinner, because that boy loves anything barbecue. Anything barbecue. I was just talking to my roommate today, and I said, somebody left me a comment and all it said is slap your mama. And I was like, well, I don't have a mom. She passed away when she was young. And the person replied and said, no, the hot sauce. And I was like, oh no, are you kidding me? So yeah, I really got to get my hands on this hot sauce that everybody's bragging about. Can't really find that here in Pennsylvania. Let's see. You have 1999, 199 tomatoes, Chris is saying. That's a lie. Listen to getting food cooked. Okay, Q Kitchen and Beyond. Your garden looks awesome, Mel. Thank you, Pafford Homestead. I really do appreciate that. Chris thinks he's funny saying I have 1,999 tomatoes. Who's your daddy? Says that Chris, happy Memorial Day. Thank you so much, Homestead Aquarius. You are welcome, Creekside. Hello, Pafford. Evening, pretty lady. Living a rogue life. Hello, how are you? Welcome to Sunday Nights Live. Really wish we could be out at the garden, but I'm going to be honest. If you're not subscribed to Roots and Refuge, I don't know where you've been. She is the woman that was my inspiration to starting all my plants by seed. And, you know, they're moving, yada, yada. That's not the moral of my story. The moral of my story is she finally made a statement about being careful with gardening, which I thought was on point. Okay, let's see if I can butcher this one. Is it Cayenne Life? Oh, no, it's not. Tell me that's Cayenne Life. Oh, I probably just butchered your channel name. I'm so sorry. Best hot sauce I ever had is the pepper plant garlic sauce. Oh, that sounds delish. I'm never going to remember that down unless you leave me a comment. But, oh, I'm so sorry if I butchered your name. But welcome to the live. Happy Memorial Weekend. We will be back in a few minutes. Got to go put the chickens and other animals in for the night. Be back in a few. Creekside Maples. Awesome. I've got country pork ribs that have been marinating since yesterday for the smoker tomorrow. I don't have a smoker, but I'm marinating mine when live's over tonight. I have a big old pot. Should I take it? You believe me. I have a big old pot full of potatoes because, you know, I'm a little Irish. And I like to make my Irish potato salad for barbecues and stuff. And I'm making that for tomorrow. I'm making 2 full racks of ribs. I think I'm making a hickory smoked, or is it barbecue smoked pork roast. Some some sticky, and I'm not even drinking, some sticky barbecue chicken legs, you know, corn on the cob. My son really wants fruit. So yeah, we'll have all the fixings for the barbecue tomorrow, but stay tuned for the video for tomorrow because as long as it doesn't rain, and it says it's not going to, it says it's going to be 72, 73 degrees here tomorrow and sunny. Been raining here since Thursday night, and the garden really needed it. I mean, what a transformation just in like, well, we got one rain. It was a big storm. And I went out and I was afraid to look, but I looked. And I do have a lot of work on my hands on Tuesday. I'm going to do a video to show you how I prune my tomatoes and how I stake them. Anyway, back to Jess from Roots and Refuge very quickly. It's so on point. Do be careful if you are gardening midday, which I tend to do that. Like my back's all tan, but the front still like winter white. Even if you're not a big water drinker, put anything in it. Put basil in it, put lemon in it, but stay hydrated. Be very, very careful. So I did want to speak on that. Also, if you can garden in the morning or garden earlier in the evening, you know, it's better off for you, but I don't. I still have things I have to get in the ground. Pumpkins, watermelon, more cucumbers. I am trying to fill every nook and cranny in my gardens. But welcome living a rogue life. How the heck do you stay so beautiful thin with eating potatoes? I breathe anything potatoes and my backside widens. Honey, I'm in my PJs tonight. Got to have a nice dinner with my friend Jay. I am just in a comfy shirt and I'm wearing my Hello Kitties. just to be comfortable. But I got a little bit of a backside going on, but I am thin naturally. I did have a rough summer last year. If you're new here, go back and take a look at that. I moved around quite a bit, and that took a toll on my body. Physically, I'm still struggling to get to my normal weight. Well, I don't know if I've ever really had a normal weight, but I'm trying to get to 110. So I'm trying to eat more. I drink a lot of things with protein in it, which is now starting to bother my stomach. But yeah, I've always had a very high metabolism, and I could feel it when it started slowing down, but guess not. Living a Rogue Life says, good evening, Homestead Aquarius. Living a Rogue Life, very nice. Getting my beer buzz on to Melody. Yeah, so we were going to do a live at the garden. Like, I don't know, because of the new privacy fencing. It is coming off with that Hawaiian luau type of thing. So that was some awesome ideas from Jason Avers and Homestead Aquarius. Last week's live was amazing. So I have a surprise for everyone that was in that live last week. And we were going to do cocktails, even if you don't drink, because I'm not a big drinker. Bring some sweet tea, whatever. But we'll try to shoot for that for next Sunday. I'm hoping. Cut a few sprigs of lemon, mint, and put a glass of pitcher, if you can, fill of water. It sweetens the water and gives it the minty essence. Delicious. Okay. Again, is it Chaining or Cayenne Life? I need to know how to say the channel first. So true. I filled up a whole big bottle of water, and if you saw my garden tour or where I talk or I show my mint, it's like a big gigantic snowball. It's like sweet mint, it's spearmint, peppermint, all in there, which is exactly what I wanted. A big gigantic pot, so I don't have to keep growing it every year. That was a big challenge of mine this year, was to grow a lot of things that would come back. I filled a water bottle up with mint, and then I misplaced it, and I guess it got buried on the counter in the kitchen, and I found it a few days later. Ooh, that didn't smell too good. But I love mint. I love it in my iced tea. I'm not a huge water drinker, but yeah, most definitely I will drink it with mint or lemon in it. But just remember, folks, you know, we want to be able to continue gardening safely, so make sure you hydrate. Tina Ladybug, hello. Okay, there it is. Let me see. Cheyenne. Okay, I'm so sorry for butchering that name like 3 times. I'm so sorry. I work my garden early morning, 6 to 7, and around 7 and 8 in the evening. Love the Hello Kitty. Who's your daddy? Thank you. I was going to label this pajama party, but I just thought I'll be the only one that'll be comfortable. Good evening at Big Leg and everyone from Tina Ladybug. Love Tina Ladybug. I always bump into her everywhere. If I have not been over to your channel to watch a video, I will. I promise. As you see, I've been really busy. I push out a video every single day. I just built that brand new garden. I'm still kind of hurt. I think I'm going to have to have my left foot looked at, because like a year ago, I kind of tore my Achilles heel a little bit with some tendonitis in it, and I think I might have messed up my foot. So I keep it in a sock and a sneaker as much as possible, and I'm really not that woman. I like to, you know, shorts or like leggings, pair of flip-flops, garden, and just whatever. But my foot's been hurting lately, so it's pronounced Cheyenne. Yeah, you're like 5 seconds too late, Homestead Aquarius, but I appreciate it. Cheyenne, I'm so sorry for butchering your name. I really didn't mean that. Thank you, Living a Rogue Life. Thank you, Homestead Aquarius. Welcome, Tina Ladybug. Can you post it, and then I can copy and paste it so it will highlight? It's Cheyenne Life. Chris is saying I have 665 subs. So, I don't know. I bust my hole. Yeah, I mean, it's getting there slowly but surely. But, you know, hard work, right? Hard work. I'm just trying to figure out how to fit. I'm so stumped, people. I'm running out of room. True story. You may not believe it with having 8 beds, but I'm running out of room. So, where the garden was used to be a hill, and I flattened it and did all that fun, exhausting stuff. Then there's a dip off on the side. I was thinking about pulling out all the grass there. It's the back fence, and I might put a trellis up, and I'm wondering, Or should I not put a trellis up? What do you think if I make that like a watermelon patch? It's probably about this big. I don't think watermelon needs that big a room because it is the watermelons that get about that big, if that helps. I don't have the name of the watermelon right in front of me. Unless cayenne pepper, then it's a cute kitchen and beyond. That's funny. Yeah, Cheyenne. I don't know what I was calling it, cayenne, and oh yeah. Boone, hope you're doing good, says Chris. I believe you are a garden queen at Bake-A-Leg and Let's Take It Home. Said, Boone, child, stop now. Listen, if you're all like new here, you cannot be new to Boone, child. She is like the best person. Humanity-wise, she's just a very compassionate person, gives to a lot of great causes, ex-military. So thank you to everyone that has served this country. That's extremely important to me. I've had a lot of family members in the military, and Boone being one of them. And she is just a sweetheart. Look at her go with that comment. I believe you are a garden queen. I don't know what makes me a garden queen. Is it because I planted and built that garden? I don't know. I did catch myself. I'm not a smug person. I wear my heart on my sleeve. But I did say in the Sundown Garden Tour, again, in case you missed it, go over and take a look. That was, different. That's only my third garden tour. I will do a garden tour every single week. I did catch myself saying, like, I can't believe I built this. But yeah, I like it. I haven't had time to sit back and enjoy it, but I like it a lot. Boone is awesome. That's $5, please, Boone. Oh my goodness. Another kind human being is my Aussie garden and kitchen. If you're not subscribed, please go over and subscribe. The comments that he leaves me is like, you should be at 1,000 subscribers. The things that you do or teach or show in your garden, just amazing. I know a lot of amazing people. I am not sure why it is being so weird and trying to find that. Boone's having trouble finding your link. All right. Homestead Aquarius, can you help her out to get her channel link? The only other Cheyenne life out there is some kid that started their channel after me. Checks in the mail. Ha ha ha, my Aussie garden kitchen. Speaking of mail, poor Miss Boonchild. She, like I said, she's a sweetheart. She sent me some of her carrot seeds out of her own stash, because I need a lot of rainbow carrot seeds, folks, and some Genovese basil. There's something else that I don't have that I really need. Can't think of it right this minute. Oh, look. If my garden isn't enough, do y'all see that? I told you there's a method to my madness. See those peppers? A few tomatoes, and then there's the shelf outside full of tomatoes and peppers. At this point in time, I might have to take up the whole length of the side of the house where the fruit trees are and just plant nothing but peppers, because I did the bug out seed bags and I am swimming in tomatoes and peppers. I'm not sure why it isn't highlighting her, because she's awesome, Boone. I know, Boone is. Heritage Heart Homestead, very awesome. Heritage Heart Homestead is another fantastic woman. How is your mouth? I hope you're feeling better. Also a very supportive person. I was getting a little bullied by my neighbor for 3 weeks. I don't know if you want to say a little bullied or a lot bullied, but I now have a Hawaiian looking style privacy fence up. And I've had no problems since then, thank God. Who was it? Let me think. Was it Rebel Canners? Someone asked me how I was making out with the trouble with the neighbor. And now they're having trouble with the neighbor and literally had to, I guess, press charges. Or why can't people just be kind? I mean, she was really sweet when I first met her. I bragged about her on YouTube or whatever. But yeah, people just think they can tell you what to do in today's world. And I am just not that woman. But for some reason, I guess because of my roommate, respect for myself, I kept my mouth shut and didn't say a word. Never got a chance to tell her off, which is probably for the best, because the fence went up pretty quickly. So that's a plus. So yeah, the drama with the neighbor, that stopped completely. And now my garden looks a little Hawaiian. Not enough yet. Crazy Ed's Homestead. 81, I think. I'm working on it. Yeah, I will definitely help you out if we could get a link. I will definitely shout out your channel and get you some subscribers. When I say I'm going to do that and talk about somebody on a live, that's what I do. On Sundays, I show everyone live, lots of love, and post everyone's links to not be a shout out channel, which there's channels that do it every single day, is what I'm trying to say. But you will get lots of love and support. And if I'm completely fond of you, I will donate a whole live to a channel that I adore. I changed my name after I pissed off a couple of channels last year because I called them out for being full of BS. You and the other channels I still sub to are real. 2 of them were at the meetup. Who's your daddy? That's who's your daddy comment. You know, it's true because you have to kind of wean out who you have to wean out, you know. There's channels doing a lot of talking and not a lot of walking, if you know what I'm saying. And just full of it. But I don't really like to talk smack on anybody like that. It's just not who I am. What I'm trying to say is I subscribe to everyone that needs me to subscribe to them. I will watch the first 3 or 4 videos, subscribe, hit the bell, leave a comment, da-da-da-da. You could be... There was a gentleman that used to come in here. It was an MI Modeling Scales, I think. Love the guy. He's such a nice guy. I used to do model cars when I was a younging, and I completely helped him get off the ground. He rarely ever comes over to my live, and I don't take it personal, and I don't really go over and watch his videos because I'm just not into model scales these days. That's the point I'm trying to make. So, you know, I will do the best I can to help everyone out. I will subscribe. I will leave comments and I will leave my subscription. But if I'm not into, I don't know. I like a lot of things though. RVers, campers, cooking, baking, canning, anything gardening. I like fishing. I like the hunting channels. Yeah, I'm into a lot of things. But the model cars, I couldn't find the time to watch them. I just kind of lost my attention. But I'm happy for him that I was able to help him out and get him up off the ground. He had a few subscribers and now he's doing pretty well. And I like his pictures on Instagram as well. And he says hello to me. I say hello back. No hard feelings. You know, so nothing but love here. Urban Girl Gardening. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I try my best to catch lives when I can. I am usually working in my garden pretty much all day in the early spring, summer. Me too. So we got a lot in common, girl. Cheyenne life. Did I say it right this time? We have a lot in common. I asked my neighbor to return the no... Okay, here it is, Rebel Canners. I asked my neighbor to return the no trespassing sign, and she called the cops on me for it. Now she's facing property theft charges for stealing... Let me go back. For stealing my sign, all because she was mad I asked her to return it. Yeah, see, it's just so ridiculous. So ridiculous. Not this... People could avoid that. Like, I mean, I thought... I'm not going to say no names of my neighbor's name. Gave seeds, gave me seeds. Thought, oh, this is going to be awesome. No. So quite a few people think maybe she's jealous of my garden. And I'm not like that. I was going to offer her plants. And she only has a small little garden. And that's what works for her. But I did notice she started throwing digs at me like, oh, that's too much. And I don't need to feed my whole family type of comments. And I don't know, she just doesn't like me, and it is what it is. But you don't have to like me, just respect me. And I didn't say anything back to her when she was yelling things over at the fence or hitting my dogs with sticks. And, you know, I don't even want to get into it anymore, but it's just a shame. People need to give people a chance and be nice. You know, be nice. Everyone has a hard life. You never know what someone's suffering behind closed doors, you know, whether it be anxiety or whatever, you know, or have health problems going on when she was doing that. But it's just ridiculous. People's behavior, it's like, grow up, you know. Some people are just nuts. So that's exactly right, Heritage Heart Homestead. Well, 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 speaking, look at who it is. Castle Hives, my buddy who sent me onions last year. who now is monetized and is up there with the big folks and forgets us little people down here. Hi, Castle Hives. Still love you, my friend. Let's see. Let's go back to that. I'm really sorry that you went through that, Rebel Canners, because I know I just went through some terrible stuff. Decided I wasn't going to report it since I'm moving this week. Yeah, isn't that just crazy? You're moving and all, and it's just ridiculous. If you're not subscribed to Rebel Canners, go subscribe. I'm going to be binge watching because the amazing Boone Child sent me a Presto 23-quart pressure canner. I used to be intimidated. I'm not intimidated anymore. I'm just so blessed and thankful that she sent me that out of the kindness of her heart. I just got to hope I can get jars and lids. Because I used to just, like I taught myself how to water bath can. But now I look out in that garden and I'm like, whew. If it wasn't for Boone, I'd be struggling on how I'm going to preserve this. How am I going to this? How am I going to that? Now I don't have to because out of the kindness of her heart, she sent me that. So, you know, now I just got to hope I can get jars and lids. Let's see. We need to get Melody to 1,000 subs. She is 665. All that hard work. Wait, it just flew by. Let's go look. Hard work she does. She definitely deserves it. Oh, thank you, Chris. Just have a minute. Castle Hives, you always just have a minute. I still love you, though. I just like to pick on you now. Urban Girl Gardening. Thank you, Ed Boone. Hey, Boone. I think we all can agree we like and respect you. Who's your daddy? First of all, I love that. It's a shame you don't really have a channel, but who's your daddy is an awesome thing. Like, who's your daddy? But I'm super glad that we bumped into each other on a few different lives because I'm quite fond of you already. Let's see. So remember, he does not have videos, but has, wait, is it Who's Your Daddy? It doesn't have a channel? Or is that Papa? All right, I'm getting confused. Melody. Okay, there she goes. Melody, I have to go now. Much love. Everyone have an awesome night. Okay, is Robert still in here? Homestead Aquarius? I know Ed is, but he might be driving. Because Boone Child has a previous obligation for another channel. She's important. Bushcraft family, hi, how are you? So, yeah, we're going to need Robert from Homestead Aquarius if he's still in here. Or anyone that wants to be a moderator that knows how to share links to give me a thumbs up so I can make you a moderator because my moderator has to leave early tonight. Anyway, back to Rebel Canners. Pressure canning is wonderful. Yeah, I'm not as intimidated, but I'm going to be so watching a lot of videos. Thank you, Boone Child. You're the best. I will try to get someone to post links. Is it the number of the subscribers or the hours to be monetized? It's both, Chris. I have a lot of hours, though. I just got a thing. My hours are really good, and that's probably because I do lives and I do a lot of videos, so I'm not really worried about that. Let me see. What's shaking, says Bushcraft family. Hello. Q Kitchen and Beyond. At Who's Your Daddy? Laugh out loud. Okay, I misunderstood. Good night, Boone. Who's Your Daddy? All good. Rebel Counter. I may be getting a hold of you about pressure canning. My Aussie Garden and Kitchen Melody. I'm really sorry, but I have to go help my wife for a while. I will check later to see if you are still live. Look at yourself, mate. Oh, look after yourself. Oh, thank you for that. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I've become extremely fond of him, big time. He leaves me amazing comments, like I said, underneath my videos. He's very, very supportive. I think he has 6 children. So please go over, if you're not already subscribed, and subscribe to my friend, my Aussie Garden and Kitchen. He's awesome. Hello, Bushcraft family from Crazy Ed's Homestead. And thank you for coming. Little known fact, she does not wash out of poodles easily, so don't throw sand at them. Who did I just watch? Anyone know? Wait. Okay, so Homestead Aquarius is in here. You are now the moderator. So post links. Little known fact, he says, sand does not wash out of poodles easily. So don't throw sand at them. Who did I just watch? Anyone know? No, I can't think. Anytime Ed's Crazy Homestead. Hey, Ed. Lots of hearts from Voon. Love you, Voon. Bye, Daz. Much love, my friend. I know how to share links, but not sure if I can from this tablet. It's crazy. Well, oh, okay. I don't need to make you a moderator. Heard to Chart Homestead because you already are one. Homestead Aquarius is on here. He usually does pretty good if he doesn't mind. Homestead Aquarius, do you mind posting links, my darling? Q and Kitchen and Beyond at my Aussie Garden Kitchen. Have a good day. Maybe we'll see you again. Yeah, he tries to come in. And he definitely watches every one of my videos. For sure, he leaves a comment under every single one. And the kind words that I'm just smitten, for sure. If you need another administrator, Melody, absolutely. There you go, Rebel Canners. Bushcraft Family saying hello. Homestead Aquarius, thumbs up. Rebel Canners. There are bands and lids at Walmart. They're not Ball or Kerr, but another brand. I got 4 boxes. I still have a couple boxes from last season. Thank goodness I don't. And I'm a little scared about that. Look who it is. Mr. Rich Life, Tim. Hello, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I was just speaking about you earlier. We're good, right? Because I always say hello. Maybe I'm just not seeing it and need better glasses. Either you're not saying hello to me, or me and Ridge Life go way back since Lauren N, which I was just trying to look for her today. I miss her so much. But Tim is now saying my channel name wrong. Melody Ed. Bake a leg. And I forget how Tim says it, but that's okay. I give him a free pass all the time because I love him to pieces. He's a godly man. Just the mentality of a 12-year-old. Isn't that what he said on this morning's live? Anyway. Yeah, so I was like, to Crazy Ed, why is Ridge Life now saying my channel name wrong? At Bake a Leg and Let's Dig It Homestead. I don't care if you leave off the Homestead, but you at least know it's at Bake a Leg and Let's Dig It. The Bake a Leg is for the cooking and the Let's Dig It's for the gardening. People ask me all the time how I came up with that name. And that's how. But yeah, I love Tim. I always say bake a leg and dig it. I don't know. Go back and watch your own, honey. Yes, 12, he says. If you are not subscribed to Ridge Life, I don't know if you've been living under a rock, but Ridge Life is awesome. We did church this morning, which this sounds cliche, but thank God. Because on Sundays, I need, I am a true believer. And, it's hard to get to church, if you know what I'm saying, without getting into anything too deep. So it's very helpful on Sundays when he has church. So I was in there, like the third one in, said hello to everyone, was commenting. And then I decided that I was going to not comment anymore and just pay attention to the things. So I said I'm not at my phone. So yeah, so Sundays is church with Ridge Life. He has a lot of great content, a lot of great videos. He was at the meetup. I was like tickled I got to talk to Jared Crocker, but whose phone dies when you're talking to Jared Crocker, who's saying, what is that over your shoulder? And I said, oh, that's my garden. And he goes, that's your garden? Wow, you put my garden to shame. Like, what a compliment from Jared Crocker. Seriously, folks. But welcome, Tim. Rebel Canner saying, hey, Tim, has anyone used the one-piece plastic screws of the lids for canning? I need some of the flat lids, and I'm going to need a couple cases of jars, and I don't know how I'm going to make that possible. I think I found them over in Jersey at the Tractor Supply like a month ago, but my roommate never went over, so I'm starting to sweat bullets, people, because I have a huge brand new garden out there, 3 beds of tomatoes, and I need lids and jars pretty badly. Let me see. It's Bake a Leg and Let's Dig It Homestead. That's right, Heard the Chart Homestead. You got it, girl. Come on with your bad self. Hey, who's your daddy? Says Ridge Life. Tim says everyone's channel wrong. I know, I'm telling you, I'm not making that up. He does it. Ed's posting Ridge Life. I forgot Ed was moderator. I sure do, Heritage. I got a couple of crock pickle jars to this go around to try. Back in the day, pickling used to be done in crocks. I did historical. We did crock pickling. That's interesting. Very, very interesting. Who is this at Ridge Life person? Bushcraft family, you're funny. Okay, Homestead Aquarius is now taking over, as you very well know. My girl, my one and only moderator. Well, Homestead Aquarius is like number 2. But then, well, Lauren N was my first moderator I ever had. She had a Garden Guru obligation. I think it will take quite a load off of the jars and pickling and crocks and other methods. Yeah, I mean, sounds interesting. I need to research some more on that. A Bushcraft family, no idea. Says Chris McGrath, just kidding. I love Sunday mornings at the Ridge. I know I do too. Where'd you find pickling crocks? Says Q Kitchen and Beyond. Life, I've been looking for a big crock to do my pickles. I prefer the old way. I want to get into fermenting, but I think I would need a book. I'm a visual learner, or like a video and a book maybe to learn how to do that. Homemade iced tea, laugh out loud. I don't know where that came from, Chris. Ridge Life, because it preaches and you never know how he will drop in next. I know, right? Ha, Bushcraft, says Tim. Urban Girl Gardening, I am so happy that you were here. Says, later guys, later. Hope to see you next Sunday when we're out there chilling at the garden over the fire pit. And like you won, I was watching you. Oh, really? Because I did not see that. I have to catch up on her videos for sure. Hey Aquarius, says Ridge Life. Goodwill, Q Kitchen and Beyond. Somebody recommended going on to Facebook under their marketplace, because I don't like Facebook, or call it Facebook, and seeing if they have any free jars. So I'm going to check that out. Cheyenne says Goodwill, Q Kitchen and Beyond. I just make sure they are not cracked, chipped, etc. One of the crocks I got was a counter type. The others are the big ones, like 15 gallon size. Wait, I wonder if what I have is a crock. I've used the one-piece lids. I get them from Amish Hardware. Feeling so less than. Oh, Homestead Aquarius, you're my favorite frog. Tim is the same person that you see, and I've seen him on videos. I tried to say hello to him when he was at the meetup, but again, no hello from Tim. Hello at Heritage Hard Homestead, is Chris Clever Craft. Hello. Typo Ed. Fermented pickles and crocks are crisper. Hi Ridge Life, hope all is well from Chris. Never mind, I'm not going to talk to text anymore. What does that mean, Ed? Yeah, anybody notice Ed's channel name changed? Because everybody kept calling him Crazy Ed, so now he changed it to Crazy Ed. Oh no, Kiki, see you later. From Heritage. Crazy Ed Homestead, how many wives does Tim have? Just one. Man, life must be the area I'm in. I was in Florida. I had no problem. Good luck. Craigslist has crocks and jars a lot of the time as well. Huh. I really cannot type on this tablet. It says Heritage Hard Homestead at Crazy Ed's Homestead. Don't start Homestead Aquarius. I was talking to my phone. Tim is a great guy. Oh, come on, Ed, says somebody else. Okay, I don't know what's going on. There are not a lot of us gardeners that do canning in Wyoming, Montana, Washington, Q Kitchen, and beyond. I've only seen a few that do, and I've seen so many jar crocks, etc. at the Goodwill. Well, cross your fingers, hope that I do. But tell me what this is. You ready? Let me go get it. I know it's a form of a crock. This was given to me by my friend's mom. Tell me this is not a crock, folks. Can you see my Hello Kitty pajamas? Is this a crock? Because I see some people use something like this. I mean, this needs to be cleaned, obviously, but I would need one of those weights, right? If I want to ferment, learn to ferment. But yeah, I mean, I have this that I'd like to try out. This is what the lid's like. I don't know if that's normal, safe. I don't know, folks. Let me see. I keep thinking, does anyone in these states do any of this? I'm originally from East Tennessee, and all these things I've spoken about are so done. I hope not. Q Kitchen and Beyond. I have other thrift stores here too. I'll look there too. What a crock. So it is a crock. Yes, it's a crock. Okay. Can you ferment in something like this? Because I want to learn how to ferment. So I like to learn new things. So that would be pretty interesting, I guess, to use this. I have cabbage that's going to be getting ready to come out. It's only a 45-day cabbage. And as crazy as the garden is right now, it's really green with this rain that we had from Thursday night on. Like I said, it's supposed to be nice tomorrow, but it dropped down to 45. I know for a fact I have some tomatoes that are over that are going to need to be pruned and staked. So I'll do videos on that to show you just how I do it. That is a crock, yes, for fermenting. It is Q Kitchen and Beyond. You're going to have to help me out desperately. Bean pot. That too. Someone else said that. For like baked beans, right? This can go in the oven. RRP CO. I wonder if this thing is worth money. My friend John's mom is up there in age. And when I was there for like a week, going through a room of stuff that was there since the like 60s, 70s, she gave me this. That's what's on the bottom. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's going to come backwards for you guys. RRP Company. Roseville. That's either an O dot or that's a Q, and it just says USA on the bottom. So, yeah, interesting to know that I have that. But yes, you can ferment in it. Rebel canners, bean pot. Rebel canners, I hope you have something on that. That is a crock, yes, for fermenting. That is the type of crock we used at Rocky Mountain in Piney Flats, Tennessee. It's a historical reenactment site of the 16 and 1700s. We pickled in just that type of crock. You know, you're like getting more and more interesting to me. There's a reenactment here of like the Southern War. I think it was the Southern War that they do at the National Park here. Yeah, that's interesting. 16 and 1700s. We pickled in just that type of crock. I would love it. So it's Cheyenne Life, right? Instead of me butchering it 20 times. Leave me a comment under the last video, whatever it is, just so I can find you faster. Because I think Homestead Aquarius is slacking on the links. There's times when I post my lives and I go in to look at it for links and there's no chat. Usually it takes like 3 days before mine shows up. I'd look it up. You can counter the effects of lead with vitamin C. Q and Kitchen and Beyond said I'd look it up. What they make, then like whatever this is, make sure the glazing is intact. I'm going to give you all a closer view. There is no nicks or any. It's pretty heavy too. You can see the glaze and the handles. Everything looks pretty good on this. The only thing I'm not sure of is the lid. That's the top. And that's what the bottom looks like. So, where is it? That's just like extra paint, I guess they did. So, yeah. Robinson Rand's bottom pottery of 1856, 1862. I have to walk the dog now, so all the other less than Voon mods are going to have to handle it. Be strong. Be right back. Okay, we'll wait. You're funny, Robert. Life, that's good to know. Oh, Lord. I'm slacking, he says. Yes, you are. Thank you, Living a Rogue Life. Who's your daddy? That's good to know. Homestead Aquarius. Hey, pottying dog is my excuse. That's good. Bean pot, I got one of those. Cosmic Cultivators. That's awesome. Cosmic Cultivators. Now that it's fresh in my brain because I'm all over. You left me a comment under one of my videos. Was it it was either the broccoli or the harvesting the greens. I don't know if you couldn't hear me good enough because you asked me if I had a wireless mic, and looking forward to the next video where I can explain things better. That's the only part I was confused on. So I didn't know if I should go back and watch my own video and be like, Wait, did I say I was going to do a video on something? Because, I don't like to not follow through. So if you can remember what I'm talking about, that'd be awesome if you can tell me. The way you pickle is to make your own vinegar. Put in what you want to pickle, cover it with the vinegar, then sit a small plate, even a small rock on the plate to hold it down. Yeah, I have seen people do that. Bradley White. Good day, Robert. I seen your comment, but had soiled hands. Okay, work done. I can pay attention. Cool. Cosmic Cultivators. That looks good. Rebel Canner says, I'm glad to hear that. It's really a multi-purpose crock. You can use it for a lot of things. Some used to milk into those crocks as well because it kept the milk cooler for longer. Huh. No, I was hoping you had a wireless mic. When you go into your garden, it's harder to hear your tips and tricks. That's all I meant. Okay, that's what I kind of figured. And I just figured I'm just going to have to talk louder. In the new video that I did for the updated, believe it or not, garden tour, because this is nothing new for my channel. I do a garden tour every week. This will be broad daylight. It was chilly, very chilly and windy. I did show that I'm very close to the water and how there's wave runners and, party boats that go up the river. So I should be like an urban type of thing, but needless to say, I'm not, because I just moved here like 6 months ago. But it's like trying to put a whole house together, plus build a new garden. I've been so busy, but I will try to talk louder. Most definitely. And I was hoping you had a wireless mic. I was hoping I had a wireless mic too, because that would be awesome, because it'd be like right here, because I look like the goof. Look at my picture. It's like when you do it from your phone, the YouTube studio, it will give you 3 pics to pick from, and they were all the same way of me, like bent over, looking like God only knows what, in a weird position in my garden, because of course I was doing the cleaning out the bed from the greens, how I amend the soil in order to plant right directly into that. And moral of the story is, I know the picture looks, I have legs for days. I'm 5'8.5", thin as a rail. I wasn't trying to do like a sexy pose or anything like that. I hear people say it all the time about like, don't step on your raised bed. So I was like, I don't care if I have to hurt my left foot because I have a torn Achilles heel. I am not stepping on that bed. So that's what that picture's about. The big Bluetooth microphones that you can clip on your chest. You might have to help me out. Send me a link or something. To remedy that, all you need to do is snap a thumbnail picture. I was doing that before, but as you saw, for an entire week, it was hectically crazy here, just very busy, things bolting. The broccoli is supposed to be size of your hand and tightly together, and I had broccoli wanting to go like that already. So just super duper busy. A lot of harvesting, then having to jot down the weight. Good to know now that I don't have to do a video on the actual harvesting for Shed Wars, that I could just jot down the weight, unless you're harvesting and you have something to teach in there. And I try to teach in all my videos. The way I garden may not be the way that someone else gardens, but I swear, folks, swear by the square foot gardening method. I only use it on my beans, and I use it for the lettuces. Like, did you see how much I crammed into that bed? You can fit a lot in a small area. I always call it high impact gardening. I forget what Robert from Homestead Aquarius calls it, but yeah, and it just so happened I was so busy that it's like, I'm lucky even a picture goes up there. Sometimes I have blurry pictures. I don't have an editing software yet, believe it or not, because I need a whole new laptop. So that's the problem for that. Yeah, so I will try to speak louder and more clear. Thank you for that, Heritage Heart Homestead. Yeah, you've established things quickly, Mel. You are hard work. Definitely shows. Bradley White, thank you so much for that. I love this. Love gardening, first of all. I just absolutely love it. And I don't know, as the years went on, I just felt the itch to try to teach people what I've learned along the way. Look at this. I mean, I don't mean to bring it up again, but have you seen my garden? I built that. Like, that's insane. I'm still not fully recuperated. That's the problem. I should have listened to Miss Judith when she was like, you built that whole thing and you need to just stop and sit down. But I was afraid to sit down. I like to keep it moving. And I like to stay busy because I am an anxiety sufferer, if you're new here. And I love being in the garden. Not so much when it's sweltering hot like it was that one week. But yeah, I'm trying to get as much as I possibly can out of the beds. I was just a little scared because it was new soil this year, but so far so good. And I am a person that still has to do the inside of this house. My refrigerators here, I still have things in storage. It's like I am busy. But I said to my roommate, like, when I came here, and I knew I was going to do garden with Jay. Jay bought the beds and the compost, in case you're new here. And I had to get it leveled and all that fun stuff, which is not fun. I think it was one of the hardest things I've ever learned to do. But I did say to Jimmy, like, I just want to have a great garden. I just want, like, not like the best garden. I just want a great garden. I want it to be cute and peaceful because that's my sanctuary. And I am about growing food. I am about not relying on the supermarket. So if there's anything that I could teach that you find that you could use in your gardens, that's great, you know. I just try to show how I do it. My way is not the perfect way, but I do have a lot of success. So that's kind of how I look at things. I did the rattlesnake pole beans on a makeshift old tomato cage it's like a square one, flat, 2 half T-post, zip ties. And Robert left me a comment like, that might need to be higher because rattlesnake pole beans. I used the same exact thing last year when I was gardening at the community garden, except I didn't get to be there as much as I wanted. And this is what I learned from rattlesnake pole beans. Their vines are thick. So you definitely need to have something that's sturdy. So I think it'll do the trick. If it goes up any higher, I'll do a TP type of thing. If you have not seen that video on me doing the rattlesnake pole beans, it's there. But yeah, it totally held up to the rattlesnake pole beans. I just got to some of them late picking them. And when I canned them, because you can't water bath canned beans unless you put heat into them, I thought some of them were a little tough. So that's the only thing that I really learned is get them while they're younger with the rattlesnake pole beans. But I think the makeshift little trellis that I built should be just fine. Let me see. Let me go back. I would rather everything be personal instead of hiring video editors, etc. See me as I am. That's right. Honestly, haven't figured everything out with YouTube Studio. Me either. I still use my phone to record videos. Me too. And I don't have an introduction for my videos. The introduction thing I do have, but I was friends with somebody at the time that no longer has a YouTube, and you'll know if I'm nervous. I'm a person that can talk in front of like a couple hundred people and be fine. You turn the camera on YouTube and I'm like, blah, I fumble my words. I tend to do like the thing on my hand on my leg is a sign that I might be a little nervous or having a little anxiety. I don't know. It's weird. As soon as I get in front of the camera, I'm like, oh, take 5. But you know what? Now I don't even do that. That's how I used to do it. If I make a mistake, I just leave it because I'm so transparent. What you see is what you get. I am not the perfect person. I am not the perfect gardener. I just try my darndest. I'm a good person, a good friend, loyal friend at that. And I like to try to grow my own food. I am kind of proving my daughter wrong. I have a daughter that's older, and she was like, nah, I think it's a waste of money. You know, it's a waste of electricity. And then the virus happened, and I'm like, told you should have listened to your mother and did a garden. So, I mean, I've been gardening for years, but it's been in ground. So now I still have some other things I have to get in the ground, which is what I was saying. I used the in-ground one that I built. I did a video on that as well, if you missed it. But I planted zucchinis in there, and now I'm like, shoot, maybe I should have put my potato slips in there. So my collards are not doing well. They're thick and stalky and getting chewed. I think I'm going to rip them out, to be honest with you. I just asked Boone, because Boone did an experiment with sweet potato slips in like a 10-gallon bucket, I thought she said. I have a whiskey barrel, which is bigger, and she thinks that that would work. So I got to get those sweet potato slips. You know how heavy that would be there to dump that over to get those potatoes out? It's my only concern. But anyway, I still have things to plant. I still have more peppers, more tomatoes. My logic was, well, if one dies, I got another one to put in a hole. I did donate some tomatoes and pepper plants to a neighbor across the street here that goes to a different parish. The pastor gardens there. So I felt like I did my good deed, because I had some that really needed to go on the ground like ASAP. I wish they were so long. And her nickname is Chip. And I donated them to her so she could take them to the church to donate them to other people that want to garden or, you know, like to garden. I don't want to waste even a plant, you know. Sorry, Q, I didn't think to say. So I agree. Is that for apple? Oh, I missed that one. Let me go back. You can see your love in your garden. Who's your daddy? Oh, thank you. I do most of my stuff on my phone for YouTube. Me too. Who's your daddy says we can see your love in your garden. Who's your daddy? That is so sweet, because I really am putting my all into that, which is what I was trying to get at. I just wanted, like I said to my roommate, after everything I went through last year, I'm like, I just want an amazing garden. I want an amazing garden, and so far so good. Bye, Living the Rogue Life. Thank you for coming. I have your fig update, Heritage Heart. Speaking of fig, I want a fig tree. I can't get my hands on the elderberry. As hard as I tried, I just can't. And I mentioned a fig tree to my roommate, and he just looked at me. There is still room there. You're going to see that on the next video, because I show you everything. Let's see. I can't even think of growing figs here, but I'm going to try and look for an indoor priority. Yeah, I want to grow figs here, and I have birds, but I'll figure it out. Beautiful, organized garden beds. Love your setup. Lights are nice touch, and that bamboo fence matches nicely. Cosmic cultivators, like that fence wasn't even supposed to be there, but you know, you're kind of somewhat new here. I was getting harassed by the neighbor next door. She was just being mean and yelling things and hit my dogs with sticks. And I just thought this is going to look terrible off of the galvanized metal. Because I always say I don't want a Sanford and Son type of garden. That's just me and my sense of humor. I want it to be cutesy and peaceful for my sanity, you know. But it seems like everyone's really liking it. So Jimmy's very happy that everyone's really liking the fence. I'm just really happy that it solved the problem. But thank you for that, Cosmic Cultivators. Bradley White says, Heritage, I use my phone to create my videos with iMovie. Is that for Apple, Bradley White? I don't like anything Apple or Bradley White. iMovie, yes, I knew that was for Apple. Life level, that I don't even think to ask that I have an Android. I love my Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus. That's what I'm using. Has a great camera. Works phenomenal. But they're not going to do any more upgrades to it. So, I don't know. The Country Road Cure just got the latest Samsung Galaxy. So I'm super jealous. But he said the camera is great. So, that might be my next upgrade. Because my phone's acting up just a wee little bit. You're a real person. That's why we subscribe to you. We don't like fake. Thank God. You know, Cosmic Cultivator, it's funny that you say that, because I don't try to ever come off mean or rude to anyone. I think sometimes it's just maybe how I word things, but I said it in somebody's video, like, oh, I think I offended John at Willow Grove, because I said, I was in Ed's live, And Ed was talking about how his channel is going to be his channel and be real and everything. And I'm like, yeah, I hear you. I just can't play fake. I can't be fake. I can't play fake. And I see some things on YouTube, let me tell you, to say the least, of supposed Christians, and they're just mean. And they're just faker than fake. And I do not like to say that. Please forgive me, God, for that. But it's the truth. It's my second run-in with a full-blown, Christian that's just mean. And I can't do any fake channels. I like down-to-earth people and funny people. And I like to learn and laugh. And, again, I just like to learn. I learn a lot through you all. Like I said, I watched three of Quebec Homestead. I'm kind of fairly new to her channel. Met her through Shed Wars 21, which is a community where we pick on everybody, but we teach people how to grow food. Watch the videos to the end. But needless to say, her gardening style is like on point. Like, I love that about myself. If a woman could be, this is true, don't no one get offended. You want to know what I'm about? I'm a twig. Do I like being skinny? No. Can't stand it. I've been skinny my whole life. I get obsessive about it sometimes. Like, oh, do I look like I lost weight again? Stuff like that. I have friends that are heavy set. I don't judge any woman, any man. I let them speak for themselves. And I'm like a people person. I'm such a social butterfly. And, when the virus was going on, if you go back and look at when the virus was going on, I did a planting, I can't think of the title. It's in the playlist. Literally, from when my seeds arrived to the dirt, to how you take the seed, put it in. During COVID, when that happened, I had no one. I was in my house. It was just me, my 2 little Yorkies. YouTube kind of saved my life. I felt like, I wanted to try to help what was going on in the world. Like back to basics playlists on how to make a basic white bread. I did that. But we went right to teaching people, like, this is what a seed is, right? How to plant it. Blah, blah, blah. That's a great series, to be honest with you. Sometimes I feel like some of the things I teach now are starting to become like verbatim. Like, I don't want to be the person that keeps repeating myself. Because then people are going to be like, oh, we heard this before from Bake, But I'm learning as I'm growing as well. Like, look at this spring. I don't even know if you could say we had a spring. It was very short, got hot very quick. Things were bolting. People were probably so sick of hearing me say the word bolting in my videos, but I was a little taken back by how quick that was going. So I harvested what I could harvest so that I would have weigh-in, and we have food and fresh lettuce here. And so that's the upside, is I noticed it was going to try to do that and quickly turned on the camera like, this is what to look out for. You got to get it out so that you could eat it before it then becomes no good. Unfortunately, I didn't get to save any seeds from out of any of those things, but that's okay. I'm going to try for planting some, I don't have any more pak choy seeds, unfortunately. I wish I did, because I love that in my salads. I'm a big salad person. I'm a big vegetable person. I like my veggies. But I am going to try, since I get to have a fall garden this year, to plant some seeds in advance so that I can have it in a fall garden. I just don't know the time frame. See what I mean? Like, I need to learn from other people. Like, when is the best time to start your seedlings in the house? Or should I just plant a cabbage seed in the raised bed? I want to be able to have things growing for summer, the end of summer, fall, going into winter. I'm really looking forward to that this year, because it'll be my first time ever being able to do that. And I just don't know how people plan that. Like, what month? How do you do that? So if anybody can help me out, that would be awesome, because I definitely want to do kohlrabi. I want to do more broccoli. I want to do a different type of cabbage. I just don't know when I should start the seeds, because, when you're in gardening season, it's so busy and you tend to forget. So, needless to say. But I appreciate you all. I really do. At Cosmic Cultivators, her vids are still real nice. Sorry, Q, I didn't think to say. No complaints about the videos. I'm just commenting. We like real people. That's why we're probably all here subscribed. So true. So true. It isn't a waste of money at all to make a garden. Go to the store and buy a head of organic broccoli. You look at, it's so true. Because of the fact you're like, I have a daughter that just didn't want to believe her mom. I mean, we're like oil and water. That's a whole other story, but nope. And then I got a random visit because, it's not like she calls me for my birthday or Mother's Day. It's very weird. But she came over just to see how my beds were and suddenly was going to do, I think, like 1 or 2 of the raised beds that are on legs. So, I don't know. But so true, $3 at least on the scale for $1.99. I could buy 50 seeds, pack of broccoli. So true. Q Kitchen and Beyond at Bradley Wright. It's okay. I know there is a program, but I record with my Droid, then download to YouTube. I need to record, then download to my laptop somehow and edit. So I can grow 50 heads of those organic heads of broccoli. You can build your compost for free. You can catch organic soil additives on clearance for a couple bucks. Treats a whole garden. Yeah, I was buying some stuff in winter to try to get ahead because I knew this was going to be a very expensive thing I just did. I found Job's Organic Slow Release Soil Boosts and fertilizers this season for $1.99 per container, usually $5.98 or more. I got my blood meal and bone meal for $1.50 on clearance. Over the moon. That's a great deal. I didn't. This is my first year messing with bone meal, and I'm a little intimidated by the fish emulsion because if you go back, my starter plants, I had 2 shelves in here that were full of plants, but this, like, for an example, this is a Hungarian yellow wax Spanish pepper, and when I fertilized them, it burnt like all my homesteading tomatoes. Somebody sent me the homesteading seeds, and I'm lucky if I had like maybe 2 or 3 left out of that. I had a whole pan of them because I really want to save seeds this year, big time, But bone meal, I am dealing with some bone meal this year for the first time ever. But yeah, you can get a lot of those fertilizers like Walmart or whatever at the end of the season. Hello, Simply Jen Homestead, welcome. A fungus gnat just flew up my nose. I think it's in my brain, says Q Kitchen and Beyond. I don't mean to laugh, but you guys are a hoot. Just because they say they are a Christian doesn't mean they are. Just because you sit in a garage doesn't mean you are a car. We will know them by their fruits. Q Kitchen and Beyond. Amen to that. Amen to that. Because I don't like that. That's just disturbing. But that was right on point right there. That's too funny. I hope you get the fungus gnat out of your nose. So sorry about the Q Kitchen and Beyond. I've had to deal with CPS called DCS in North Carolina, where I live there. You do know you have the right not to open the door. No court order, no entry. Q Kitchen and Beyond. Yeah, that's nuts. Get a Clyde's, is that Clyde's Garden Planner? It tells you according to your frost dates, Rebel Canner says. No DSS child services are a joke. Okay, what did I miss there? Heritage Heart Homestead? Oh. Okay. A big leg, let's dig it. I can't stay long listening. Okay, Jen. When they steal your children, it goes. That is terrible. Q Kitchen and Beyond, terrible. It's sad when CPS comes into the lives of those that do not need it, while those that should. That's so true, too. It's like a waste of time. You're wasting your time going to someone's house that doesn't actually need it when there's children that are literally being abused. I know. I'm reading y'all comments. I'm trying to stay on top of it all. Mary Jemison, hi. How are you? Hello, dear. Bake a leg and let's dig it. Happy Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day. We were just garden talking, and I want to learn how to ferment, and apparently I just learned that this is a crock. Well, I knew it was some form of a crock, but got highly educated tonight. Then it could be for fermenting, baked beans. We're talking about the garden. Not sure if you saw the garden tour. So yeah, welcome, welcome, welcome. Bradley White says you have to water it right down for seedlings. Well, it was the plant. It was probably about in between this size and this size. And they were kind of dry. I knew I probably should have just waited till the next day to water them. And I put it in a gallon empty milk jug, tablespoon to a gallon of water, which is what it said. Poured it in the bottom of the trays that don't have holes. And the leaves were off, like literally. So it freaked me out. Like literally, leaves were off. So what I've been doing now is I have it outside because I use a Craft Master. I have to do a video on this tote that I've been using. I even used it when I moved. It killed my back, but I keep things in there for the garden, and it's this tote. I think it's meant for men and it holds tools, and nothing's getting soaked in there whatsoever. Thank God. But yeah, so now what I'm doing is I'm taking like a quarter of the liquid from the gallon and putting it into the water canner and then filling it up with the hose and then watering my tomatoes and peppers that way because I'm petrified that I'll end up burning it out there. Let me go back. Love the crock, says Mary. Happy to have you here, Mary. Oh, I got it out. Oh, geez. Left a stupid gnat. See, I like to call gnats gnats. Gnomes gnomes. Yeah, that's me. That's my sense of humor. You are right. Kitchen cube beyond. 26 and she's told them because she Who's your daddy? I planted a pineapple today, even though they say it takes 2 years. I also have 4 dwarf double Mahoe banana plants that will also take 2 years to produce fruit. These will be my babies in between. That's awesome. Laugh out loud. Thank you, Rebel Canners. And Robert, did you put holes like in the cups? Time to Shine. Welcome, Time to Shine. How are you? I did. It was in a tray. Like, let me see. I used styrofoam cups this year that all had holes in them, and they were in trays that could hold the water. I think I just gave them way too much. So a little concerned about my homesteading tomatoes because that's all that I have left and they're out there and I want to save some seeds big time. But good news, I'm super excited about this because I'm not even a southerner and I'm pretty sure it's a southern thing. If I'm not right, correct me. But I have an Aunt Molly's ground cherry that you will see in the next garden video. The flowers up. I was like, oh my gosh, it's the first time I only was given 3 seeds and one of the plants made it. So that Aunt Molly's ground cherry, I think I'm going to put something underneath of it so that I can see when it falls so I can catch it. But I have an Aunt Molly's ground cherry growing in my garden. Like, what? I've never had that before. So pretty awesome. Let's see. Home North, welcome, welcome, welcome. Simply Jen, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, she says. Thank you, Jen. Time to Shine. Hi, how are you? I am good. How are you? Happy Memorial Day, everyone, tomorrow. I don't know how your weather is there. I'm kind of glad it rains because my beds really needed it. Everything's so much more greener, so much more bigger, but it's been lousy. Like Thursday night, all day Friday, all day Saturday, all day Sunday. Chilly and damp. And now tomorrow it's going to be beautiful. So my video again for the new people that just came in. I am going to probably post a Memorial Day parade here. Thank you to everyone for their service. And I will be doing a barbecue / celebrating my son's birthday. He just turned 23 on the 26th. Usually his birthday falls on Memorial Day. This year it did it. So, yeah, pretty awesome. So, yeah, I think I'm going to record the parade. Maybe not the whole thing, but I'll get just bits and pieces. Time to Shine says, hi, guys. How are you? Hot today, 26 degrees. And chilly willy here. And now you will have them for a very long time. Ground cherries drop seeds everywhere if you don't pull them all. I was thinking about that. Like, I don't know how to handle this ground cherry situation. Do I just let the plant die in the bed? You remember now, I'm going to try to do some research. I don't know, unless somebody else knows the answers to those questions. So you figure summer garden, I want to have a fall garden. So I'm thinking, just hear me out. I'm thinking, let me see, June, July. I'm thinking like the end of June, I'm going to start planting other plants for a fall garden. Does that sound probably accurate? Like for broccoli, cabbage. Cabbage takes a little while though. So I don't know. But yeah, that's my intentions, is to keep this gardening thing going. Homestead Aquarius would probably know that question anyway. Time to shine. Did you survive the frost? Yeah, that's crazy. Like, my peppers literally had silver from the last time I got bit from frost, and we didn't even have a freeze. It went down to like, let me think, 43 or 44 degrees. My peppers got a silver shine to them. We were just down to 45, and I think we're going to 45 again tonight for the low. Tomorrow we'll be back to the 70s, and then the nights will go back to just crazy weather, folks. Crazy weather. Let's see. Home North. I did say hello, I hope. Hello, Home North. And Homestead Aquarius is posting your link. And now you don't have them. Yeah, I'm going to figure that one out at Heritage Heart Homestead. How I'm going to save them. Time to shine. Did you survive the frost? Q Kitchen and Beyond. A time to shine. My daughter's faves. Dory Bot song is Time to Shine. It's about the moon. Cheyenne says Heritage Heart. There's loads of videos out there talking about that stuff. Okay. We had a frost a couple days ago, and it turned many leaves yellow here. Home North says, yeah, I had some leaves that were falling off from the last ones. I hope it doesn't do that when I go out there tomorrow. Well, I have to get up super early because I want to go to the supermarket before it's crowded. So we're going to go early in the morning. And then parade, barbecue, and then Tuesday is going to be a lot of pruning, a lot of staking up of tomatoes. Yeah, she trapped everything. Good, bro. I try to fall garden here, but the season is so short. Well, yeah, that's why I don't know. I'm going to plant some seeds. I don't know, maybe June. We'll see. I'll keep you all posted on that. Cosmic Cultivators with 3 thumbs up. If anyone needs a link drop, please at me and let me know. It's supposed to be 41 Fahrenheit here tonight. We only get to 48 today for the high. Yeah, it's been super chilly. Super damp, super chilly. Like just, ugh. Time to shine. I'm not mean. Time to shine. Who said you were mean? Time to shine is definitely not mean. Kind of like there's a lot of things that can't be talked about. Just because there's videos doesn't mean it's true. No, the hot one, laugh out loud. How are you? Robert says time to shine. So yeah, so I still have plants in the house. There's some tomatoes, there's some peppers. Yep, that's nothing up there really. That's just what didn't make it. But I did show that shelf. So in the new garden tour in the daylight, it's very chilly. You will see that for this week. Most likely going to be posting my garden tours on Friday because Saturday is usually Shed Wars. I'm so used to posting my garden tours every Saturday. I don't know. I have to figure that one out. So definitely stay tuned for that. And if you didn't check out the sundown one, check that one out. Leave me a comment. If you're new here, welcome. Grateful to have you. I really do appreciate it. Don't have my glasses on. Read it wrong. Laugh out loud. Time to shine. Hey, it happens to the best of us. Time to shine. Fine here. Thank you. How are you folks? I think I have been pretty tactful my entire time here at Homestead Aquarius. Tactful. I cannot believe. So yeah, it's going to still take me a hot minute not to butcher her name again. That's like embarrassing. Listen, again, about my garden, I'm trying to fit things in every nook and cranny, so maybe stay tuned for a watermelon garden. I still have pumpkins that I'm going to do, but the sugar pumpkins for like pumpkin pies, I'm not going to be that crazy. But I did pick up some by Ferry Morse corn. It's the peaches and cream. I don't know if it's too late to do it, but at least 4 rows. I don't know. I'm willing to take a chance. I still have another big pot that's still empty. And like someone told me it's going to be 104 here. And is that West? Wait, is that Washington? Q Kitchen and Beyond. Because last week's temps, like for 2 weeks, I think it was god awful hot. God awful hot. And that's why I wanted to mention the video from Jess from Roots and Refuge to either go out in the morning or go out at night. Make sure you, if you're not a fan of water, add mint, lemon, something to it just to stay hydrated. Speaking of drink, I mean, it was so chilly out today and I was so in lazy mode. I think I deserved to just lounge around today. I like my mint and my iced tea. This is just a store here. It's a Wawa lemon iced tea. I didn't even want to walk over to the mint bucket to even pick up some mint. I was so lazy today. I don't know. I needed to listen to my body today and just take a break. Sorry I started it. It's not getting the initials. Grow them on a hill, and no, it's not late for corn, dear. Really time to shine. Well, there is a hill. I'm wondering if I could use that because I'm trying to go down this one hill and clear out the grass so that I can make it like a watermelon patch because I'm growing the smaller watermelons. That's interesting. Technically more northern than we are, but dang, it can stay cool here. We've only made it into the 70s 2 times so far. Some people were questioning my temperatures here. It was nuts. Yeah, for 2 weeks we were like 94, wasn't even including the humidity. That's why last Sunday's live, I did it out at the garden. I didn't light my fire pit. It was god awful hot. And then as the live was going on, like if I look, the garden's back here. If I look that way, it's the river. And the breeze started coming and blowing my hair. I was like, thank God. Because it was so stinking hot. Who's your daddy? Take the chance with the corn. We need corn. We're planning on growing a couple of this next year. Okay. I will try it. I wonder if anybody's ever grown corn in like a bucket or a barrel. Does anybody know? Even anybody that watches us after the fact, if you've ever grown corn. See, I've grown corn before, and it's usually recommended square block, 4 rows close together. I wonder if you can grow corn as an experiment in a pot. It'd be interesting, wouldn't it? Well, there's been crazy all over. So true, Mary. Everyone say hello to Mary Jimson. Sweet, uber nice, newer subscriber of mine. I'm trying to remember where she came from. Sorry, Mary. I'm having a brain fart. Somebody sent her over. I can't remember who though. But say hello to Mary. Super sweet, super nice. Love having her here. Okay. I think I got... Sorry, I scrolled up. Yeah, I'm not reading any of that. Lots of nitrogen, lot of water. Time to shine. For the corn. So, bone meal. Would that be good for that? Let's see. I used to plant corn twice when I was in the East Tennessee. I would plant it in late April for first round, then harvest late June. Plant again early July, harvest mid-September. Well, that's interesting. Time to shine says laugh out loud. Barrels, yes. Really? Who's your daddy? I can plant corn in a whiskey barrel. You saw the layout of my garden, right? It has, what did I say it was again? It has collards in it that just aren't doing good. Because I have to pick one or the other because I'm going to put sweet potato slips in the other one. Yes, people have grown corn in many containers. Really? Does it work out, Homestead Aquarius? Yes, 5-gallon bucket will fit 5 stalks of corn. Lori's World. Well, hello, everyone. Gail lurking. Is Gail really lurking? Haha. That's so interesting. The barrel. Hey, Bagel Egg, and Let's Dig It Homestead in chat. Growing. Hi, Hudson. Where have you been? Say hello to Hudson. Growing with Hudson, actually. Hey, Mary. I can barely get 1 round of corn in. I've grown corn in 5-gallon bucket, but it takes a bucket per 1 corn stalk. It's a lot of buckets. That's an interesting fact, too. Yes, you can grow corn in a container. Everyone's saying hi to Mary at Lori's World Laugh Out Loud. Have you been hanging out with Gail again? Yeah, I think she was. Actually, last night she was live and Gail was on the panel. I saw it real quick, but I didn't really bother with YouTube last night. I just kind of rested. You bet Q. Wifey says blood meal for the corn. Cosmic Cultivators. Blood meal for the corn. What did I just say I'm using? The one's the granular. Is that bone meal? Or? No, that's blood meal. Okay, I think I had that. Fish emulsion. I had that too. I was just a little scared of it. Who's your daddy? Says Melody. Yes, corn will grow in barrels. My mother did that back in Texas. Really? Hi, Rebel Canner. Says Mary. Fish guts, natural bone meal. So true. If you do 3 sister corn with a breed of corn that has multiple ears per stalk, then do squash and beans. Might even could do it in a barrel or 5-gallon bucket. You would have to do a lot of feeding. That is for sure. Thank you, Rebel Canners, for posting Lori's link. I appreciate that. And thank you. Who's your daddy? Lori's World, because she is lurking like a Canadian crocodile just under the chat. Amen. At Homestead Aquarius. A cosmic cultivator, my licks bone blood meal and will jump in my containers, dig out my plants just to get to the blood or bone meal. Wow. Really cute Kitchen and Beyond. I have 2 little Yorkies. Hey, Homestead Aquarius is growing with Hudson. There's at Homestead Aquarius, there's Crocus, Crocis, Canada. A better thing I saw my mom do is big galvanized steel gut buckets. You can get them at a farm supply stores. Huh. Interesting. At least it's not fish emulsion. PU, the smell of the doll. That is true, Cosmic Cultivators. It stinks. We called them gut buckets in Tennessee because that's usually when we slaughter the pigs where their guts would go. Gotcha. Time to shine. Laugh out loud, bro. Thank you, Rebel Canners, again. I'll have to look into that. Yeah, so I don't know. I still want to try to do the thing with the corn. This is the Peaches and Cream Hybrid Bicolor corn. So I am definitely going to try that. I still have 2 plants of watermelon out there that I have to get planted. I have cantaloupe I have to plant. I don't even like cantaloupe, but I'm growing it for my roommate. What else do I have to get done? I was saying this earlier. Moonchild only had a few of the rainbow carrot seeds, so she went into her stash and sent them to me, but I didn't get them yet. Not surprised because Pennsylvania mail, out or in, just completely sucks. I'm sure people are still waiting for my prizes from my 600 subscribers. Don't forget, if you're not subscribed here, subscribe. Show me some love. So yeah, what else? I overdid it on the cucumbers. I have a lot of Ashley cucumbers. So where I was going to have some wildflowers growing, I decided to put 3 Ashley cucumbers in there. The whole in-ground bed is all different types of zucchini. I think my big thing this year, even though I usually do really well on peppers and whatnot, is I want a lot of like Cocozella zucchini. I want a lot of zucchinis and I want a lot of cucumbers and beans. That's my thing this year. Let's see. Oh, is there really crocodiles in Canada? Hey, Rebel Canners, and thanks. How you been growing with Hudson? Everything good? Yes, in zoos, but Lori isn't. I just caught on to that. Took me a hot minute. Sorry about that. Like, really? There's where the Shed Wars comes in at. That was funny, Robert. Very funny. At Homestead Aquarius. Oh, okay. So there's not crocs naturally in Canada, right? We have at least 24 cucumber plants this year. Me too. I'm going cucumber crazy because I got a brand new pressure canner, so I want to make some pickles, and I just want to do a lot of things, you know? Don't forget this is a cooking baking channel. And I've been craving my blueberry muffins, and I'm like, would that be weird if I just put that video out as all this gardening's going on? So the other night I did a video. I don't know when I'll post it. It's not the greatest, but it's like a quick version to home fries. I specifically said you can do it on the run. You could do it camping, in a tent, RV. You just need really one pan. I used two because I wanted to keep my mushrooms and peppers and everything separated. But yeah, so I did a video on hash browns, you know, for truckers inside a truck, just whatever. It's the least amount of dishes. I still didn't post it yet because I'm still like, I don't know. We're like in gardening. And last time I posted this random, somebody asked me on Instagram how to do a whole baked chicken, and it didn't get very many views. And why? It's because it was in garden season. So I'm like, now if I post this home fry video, y'all have to promise me you won't let that only have like 10 likes. That would be horrible. So yeah, I couldn't find it either. Okay, your climate would love giant squash as well. It's something to do with Tahiti. Yeah, if I had the seeds, that'd be great. Doing a lot of tomatoes and peppers for spaghetti sauce and hot sauce. With Hudson. Make your kitchen beyond try. Squash, they're amazing. If you like squash, they're like butternut, only much bigger and taste better. Bigger than this butternut squash? Hold on. Hold on. Because I need an awfully hard trellis. Like strong trellis. Now that's a butternut squash. The problem is I didn't grow this one. I have some growing, but I didn't grow this one. And this is the size I would love my butternut squash to be. At least I think anyway. And I planted acorn. I found some seeds, I think, at a local Home Depot. So I planted them like in a little like 6-cell thing. So I have some acorn squash. It says early summer already, I think. So anyway, I have that to plant. But that would be a huge goal, is to have some butternut squash about this heavy. I'll tell you that right now. I could send you some seeds. I have plenty. I was just introduced to tahini squash. Oh my goodness, that would be awesome. Last year, and I was so hooked. Oh my gosh, because I love all zucchinis. Now I just got to get my roommate to like them. But that would be great if you could send me some seeds. Unfortunate thing is, my laptop is down, and in my About Me it does not have my email address. So is Robert paying attention? Robert at Homestead Aquarius, can you please post my email address, which is the Melody R 1967 at gmail.com. You need to plant the seeds from that squash. Maybe you'll get a same size. Maybe. My goodness. I went to a farmer's market and I was like, because I love these. I like them roasted in the oven with some olive oil, kosher salt. I just can't stand peeling them. Peeling them, they're a pain. Medium to large in size, averaging 8 to 30 pounds. Wow. And has the appearance of a large, elongated butternut squash with lengthwise furrowing and some crookneck shaped tendencies. That sounds absolutely amazing. Gets up to 30 pounds. Oh, hurry up and send me some then. That would be awesome. Awesomeness. The hard rind is smooth, tan, and connects to a rough, small, light brown stem. Oh, sounds great. You need to plant the seeds. Okay, I read that one. In life, I can send you my mailing through your email. Q Kitchen and Beyond. Homestead Aquarius, post it. There it is. Melody R. Nope, you did it wrong. It's Melody R 196784 @gmail.com. You're a baby. I'm 1963. I don't know. I'm getting a little up there. Can't you tell? I'm getting older than a box of rocks, folks. Well, the 2 seconds I was paying attention. Homestead Aquarius. Lived hard. Yeah, I was Tilly from Florida. Time to shine. Add some nutmeg, allspice, and we're talking cosmic cultivator. Ooh, that just got me excited because seriously, I do that. Some allspice, little bit of allspice and nutmeg on this. So I want to have a lot of these. I have 2, like half the size of this, sold out in the cellar from what I grew last summer, but I want a bunch. So I don't know. I might end up turning into being the garden where all the wild things grow in every nook and cranny possible because I really need a lot more space. Homestead Aquarius. Melody R967. Homestead Aquarius, what are you doing? That's wrong. Melody R 196784 @gmail.com, my friend. I will gladly send free seeds to anyone that wants some. Just send me a mailing address to email. I love seeds back as well, by the way, if you want to share. That is awesome. I don't know what you need on my ends that I could send out. But he's trying to post my email. If you can leave me your email underneath my last video, which I think is the counting video for Shed Wars 21. That would be awesome. I know a lot of people down south do not have a Wawa, but if I don't make my own homemade sweet tea, this is pretty good. Yeah, it sounds good. I love squash. Melody 196784 @gmail.com. He got it. There it is. There's my email address for whoever wants it and wants to be ever so generous to send me whatever seeds. I'm just struggling this year. I'm really surprised because someone did send me out at the beginning of the season. Was it Patford Homestead? A little of the Genovese basil seeds, but definitely wasn't enough for me because it just wasn't enough. And I've been everywhere. I'm not really one that likes to grow the other basil. I like that and the one that's the size of your hand. I can't think right now. But yeah. So Genovese basil. Genovese. I keep saying Genovese. Genovese basil for me. Squash, very much interested. And any squash you want to send me. And rainbow carrots, interested. So if anybody needs anything, email me as well. Q Kitchen and Beyond. And also Cheyenne Life. Hello, did I say it right that time? And yeah, if you need something, let me know. I will gladly send free seeds. Oops, what's going on? Mailing address. Okay, let me know if you got my email address. Heritage Heart Homestead, thank you. It only took them like 10 times to get it right. Make a sign so you can hold it up to the screen in the future. Then people can write it down. Thanks. No, really, do you need me to do that? Because I can do that. I didn't even think of that. Hey, Heritage Heart Homestead is growing with Hudson. Who's your daddy? I remember while I was in Pittsburgh for 4 years, I have to admit they are better than 7-Eleven. That is true. Wow. Who's your daddy? Are you a Pittsburgh Steelers fan? Because I am. I didn't grow up in Pittsburgh, but I grew up in Whitehaven, Pennsylvania, which is like Jack Frost, Hickory Run area. And, you know, my high school colors were orange and black, and we rooted for the Pittsburgh Steelers up there. Not the Eagles, which is down here. But needless to say, yeah, Wawa's very convenient. And their iced tea is not too shabby. I don't like any 7-Elevens at all. Homestead Aquarius says, fire me. No, you would love that too much. No, I'm not firing you, Robert. Yeah, I got your email, and I left my email on your last video. Thank you so much. I love your corrugated raised beds, Melody. Well, thank you. My friend Jay, Christmas gift, me moving in here. He's now saying that he bought me a bed per night. Wait, let me see if I could say this correctly. Okay, my friend Jay bought me all 8 beds. Now he's saying it was for, shoot dang, I can't think. Oh, look what I just said, shoot dang. How do they say it? Shoot dang, bang, bang, the Crockers. My friend is Jewish, so he's saying he gave me a gift for one bed for 8 days or whatever it was. He did not. He bought it for me for Christmas. And he also bought me the compost. Love it. He was here last Wednesday. We spent the whole day together, and he did sit back and look and was like, you know, I really love the beds. I really like the way that it looks. It just looks beautiful. So again, thank you to Jay for the beds. He got them on Amazon, by the way. And I got the compost that Jay paid for from Shady Brook Farms here, which they definitely overmeasured. My roommate was probably more closer, but we're not wasting any of it. We're using it for everything. And there is Jay. Hanukkah. I couldn't think. There is my friend Jay. Hanukkah, 8 beds, 8 nights. Everyone say hello to my friend Jay. We just had Thai food, Chinese food tonight, and he is the one that bought me the 8 galvanized raised beds. You'll see a new bluebird in my garden. He bought me a bluebird and said, here, it'll remind you of me when you're in the garden. But I want it to be more like up front and center because it's really a cute bird and it spins. And they have a red one. I'm like, I gotta get that next. No, Jay's a doll that way. Jay is the best. Was it a Hanukkah gift? I think there is a gift day for so many days, like dreidel. Hi Jay. Hello Jay. Yeah, so that is my very good friend. Hey Jay Schwartz. My very good friend Jay, and that was my gift. I mean, he came here one day after I had moved in and took me to that door exactly and said, I'm gonna make your garden. And what he meant by that is he was gonna buy the beds. But we love the beds. I mean, he paid the money for the beds, and I think that he really loves the beds too. They look really nice. You know, they're galvanized metal, which is so much better than wood, obviously. And yeah, just, I'm glad that he sat down for like a hot second, was just admiring it. That's something I need to do. So everyone's saying hello to Jay. But it really wasn't a Hanukkah gift, though. It was for Christmas for me. I was raised Seventh-day Adventist and were mistaken for being Jewish, like, because of the days of the Sabbath. We kept it in reverence. Mary Jemison says, hello at Jay Schwartz. So, yeah, if I ever say Jay, he's usually in here. He listens. There are times he will write, but he's been a busy bee. He's trying to get his basement cleaned out. I'll tell you, it's been, like, really crappy weather here. And so what better thing, I guess, for him to do is clean out his basement. I don't want to think about basements right now because I eventually have to get all my stuff out of storage. And I think what I'm going to do to not get overwhelmed is put it all down the basement so I can unpack it as I go along. Like for winter. It's costing $300 a month. I mean, come on now. I got to get it out of there. Yes, 8 gifts for 8 days to remember the 8 days that the oil lasted. Q Kitchen and Beyond. Yeah, so that was his new story, but his original story, you can see the video. That's Jay's wearing the mask, putting the beds together. We were putting them together in January, so it's been a very long process. A lot of work, and yeah. I think Jay had surgery at the time, so wasn't able to help like level the beds or fill the beds types of things. So me and my son filled the first 2 or 3 beds, and then the neighbor's husband actually was very helpful and brought over that piece of machinery to get the dirt in there. And I had to go like this to get it all down. So it's just crazy that she ended up not liking me and having something up her rear end about me. And her husband was super nice to offer to help get that soil in the beds. So I honor the Sabbath for sundown Friday through sundown Saturday, says Q Kitchen and Beyond. I am the same Q Kitchen and Beyond. We also did not eat pork or anything that doesn't have both scales and fins, is unclear, etc. I was raised Methodist, but my ex-wife was Jewish, and our son, who unfortunately passed away at 23, was raised Jewish. Love supersedes all religious and lifestyles. That is so true. Who's your daddy? And oh my gosh, 23. I am so, so sorry. Can't even. My boys are like the best, and I mean, I love my children, but I'm so, so sorry. Why so young? That is so sad. My life, my family was Mennonite. Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't judge anybody by race, religion, creed, anything like that. We all bleed the same blood, and I love everyone. As long as someone loves me and respects me and treats me with kindness, I will do the same. And that's how this channel is on YouTube. I don't ever talk religion, like in certain ways, or any type of politics on this channel whatsoever. We keep it very, so YouTube doesn't get mad. Life, my family. Okay, that's written again. Yeah, I'm so, so sorry to hear that. And who's your daddy? It's so young at 23. That's the age of my son now. He just turned 23. Diversity is awesome. Amen, Growing with Hudson. Who's your daddy? I'm so sorry for your loss. I cannot even imagine. Me either at Q Kitchen and Beyond. I just can't. Like, I'm a big, like I said, I wear my heart on my sleeve. I'll end up bursting into tears. Well, who's your daddy? You are a new family member here on this channel. And again, super excited to have you here. Really, honest to goodness, super excited to have you here. I don't really like to call a lot of like my subscribers. I usually just say like, welcome to the family, Thank you. Let's see. We're all cosmic brother and sisters. I believe the sooner we realize that, the better chance for humanity. Amen, cosmic cultivators. Amen. My kids have a big problem in school because they were taught to love others, no matter the color of their skin, their religion, who they love. Well, oh well, that's how I raised my children too. Don't judge a book by its cover. Open up the book and read 6 chapters. That's how I raised my sons. And my sons are friends with every race, color, religion, I still have a hard time eating pork. I pretty much avoided it. I had honestly considered a more plain life. Kitchen and Beyond, who knows where life takes me. Are you like vegan or, want the truth? I just tried figs for like the first time. I was watching a girl that's a vegan, and I was like, why do they look good? Let me try them. Now I see why they put them in baking, because they're very like dense and sticky and whatnot. Thank you, Melody. Oh, anytime. Who's your daddy? You are always welcome here. And yeah, I don't know if you have Instagram or not, but you can find me over on Instagram. There's ways of talking on Instagram. Feel free if you ever need someone to talk to. Peace, heart, happiness. Keep your vibrations high. Love, not hate. Amen, cosmetic cultivators. My weakness is breakfast. I love all breakfast foods. Pork. I eat it all. I'm just, I don't know. Got a little funny earlier. Like, if now they say like if seafood smells like fish, you shouldn't eat it. It's not a dish. I don't know. Something smelled a little fishy earlier, and I was like, I don't think those shrimp should be smelling like that. But nobody else smelled it but me. Yes, the powers would be wanting us to be divided. Hudson, I just had breakfast for supper. That's awesome. I used to do that all the time with the kids. Just flip it up and have breakfast. Today is actually the first day I actually had breakfast, besides with Jay when I eat an everything bagel non-toasted with pork roll, egg, and cheese. I made myself 2 dippy eggs today because I came out and my roommate at the time was eating potato chips for breakfast. I'm like, you're calling your boss to get your hands out of that bag of potato chips. I don't eat potato chips for breakfast. He just rolled the bag down. No, I'm not vegan at all. I eat meat. Oh, it didn't sound like you did. Who's your daddy? I don't do Instagram, sorry. I think Facebook is like Facebook to me, but it does have an instant messenger on there. I don't know. I do that too sometimes at Homestead Aquarius. I love pork roll. If somebody's going to Sam's Club or something like that, I'm like, grab me a long pork roll. It's like the size of my arm, and I cut it in half, put that half in the freezer, and eat the other half. But I'm more of like the potato queen. I like potatoes. I like making home fries. I make them all different ways. It is amazing to me, the 2% control, the 90%, and then 98% one piece, and the 2% war, like, with, yep. Yeah, it's a very small percentage, that 2%. Ridiculous. Let me see something here. I was just thinking of this. Hold on. This is, oh, yeah, I'm trying to get holy basil to germinate. I want it to come back every year in the garden. I've had a baggie on it. And this is where we're at with this holy basil. Does anybody think that's safe enough to put outside and transplant yet? Or is that a no? You turn it around. I even cracked the pot by trying to keep a baggie on it, keeping it warm. So there's my holy basil. So too young still. Like, should I keep the baggie on it still or take it off? Keep it indoors? What should I do? That's my holy basil. Because if not, I don't have any more seeds because I shared the seeds with my neighbor. So there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 that germinated. Right there. So yeah, holy basil. Just need an answer. Should I put it out or not? Not fond of Facebook. I go to Facebook jail regularly. Oh, me too. Who's your daddy? We have a lot in common then. Because I speak my mind over there. I keep it for Messenger. Me too. Wait, it's awful small. Remove the bag. Okay, I did take the bag off. Should I still leave it on the heating pad? Heritage Heart Homestead. Because I want to get this established enough to be able to take it outside and grow it. Sophia, zip it. So I have that on a heat mat. Taste, not take, laugh out loud. Well, it was awful small because I just took the baggie off. I tried to get it to germinate, and it was tough. Holy basil. This is holy Tulsa basil. From M.I. Gardener, but I don't have any more of the seeds, and I want to get it established out my garden, and I'm just going to let it do whatever so it comes back. And then over here, I took the baggie off of this one not that long ago. Looks like it may need some water, but I have some German chamomile right there that is growing up. Just needs a splash of water. Who's your daddy? Grow it. Is it too small to be put outside? So yeah, this is the German chamomile. But I did have to buy some chamomile because I am desperately wanting the chamomile, 1, to come back. 2, I want the flowers off of it for chamomile tea because I suffer anxiety. Hi, I'm Melody. I suffer anxiety. I'm allergic to serotonin. Who's your daddy? Says outside. Oh, I'm so scared. It's such a baby. It's such a baby. I don't know. Should I put it over in the herb garden, the kitchen herb garden? If you saw that video. We shall see. He says outside. So what am I doing with these extra peppers inside the house? It's extra peppers. It's exactly the name. These were like extremely young babies. And I'm hoping to be able to get another concession of plants. So that's that idea. But look at this tomato plant. Holy Toledo, folks. See, I'm not really in here paying attention all that much to certain things going on. But I think this beefsteak tomato is like wanting to get out of this cup. Partial shade until better development. Okay, thank you. Who's your daddy? Wow, this tomato plant smells amazing. So yeah, I still have a couple things that I'm holding on to so that I can have a second concession of a garden. Like if some things start dying off, I can plant some other things. I just got dirt all over the table. Oh well, so it's washed tablecloth anyway. So yeah, wow, that tomato plant smells so good. So yeah, I have some extra, just a few extra tomato plants in here. The peppers were kind of small, like the California Wonder, things like that. Keystone Giant, that's what this is. I'm waiting for this puppy to get just a little bit bigger, and I'm going to put it outside. But what I'm trying to do is have a second concession of tomatoes and peppers. That's what I'm trying to do. So when they start getting blight and want to die off, boom, right in the hole. Let's see, that tomato plant is awesome. I know my hands smell amazing. You could put it in a dish of water outside with shade for a week or so and let it keep growing if you wanted to. If you wanted to baby them a bit longer. What, these? Are we talking about this, or are we talking about... Yeah, I'm definitely trying to baby this holy basil because I don't have any more seeds. I was extremely nice and shared the seeds with the neighbor that doesn't like me now next door, so I'm really scared. And I want this to go to seed and come back every year. It needs to be hardened off, really. Oh, I do know that. My tomato plants are busting butt. My jalapenos are slowly starting to bloom. I do have a lot of blooms. You're going to be surprised on this next garden video because everything's really green looking. There is a slight little color change. If anybody happens to know what it is, let me know. I'm still not done putting the mulch on the tomato, well, the peppers. I think I did all the tomatoes. But, I mean, honest to goodness, with this rain, I can guarantee on Tuesday I will be in the garden all day. And I will be pruning my tomato plants. And I'm going to need... Jay dropped me off some green stakes. I'm going to need like a gazillion more. I'm going to have to stake all my tomatoes. I already know it. Q Kitchen and Beyond. I definitely will do that. And Robert, that's a good idea to put it on a plate with a little bit of water. Thank you everyone for the advice on the holy basil and the German chamomile. I am planting chamomile all over this property. One I think is going to go on the side or near the cinder block herb garden that I built. I just planted one out front, and I think I have one more that I bought, and this would be my like third or fourth. So need a lot of chamomile in my life. Let me see. You're still going? I'm still going, Ed. We talk normal things over here. Just kidding. And drink iced tea and not White Claws. I just talking to my son about those White Claws. He said it's like a sweetened seltzer water. I'm like, ugh, I wouldn't like that. Last year was the first time we tried to grow from seed in the basement. We didn't harden off and we paid the price. So Q Kitchen is right. Mike's Bees and Gardens, welcome. Yeah, I harden off everything. This is just a late bloomer. On the holy Tulsa basil and some chamomile that I've been babyfying. It finally just germinated on a heating pad. So yeah, just was wondering if it still needs to be on the heating pad and if I probably should, you know, start taking it outside. Mary is like, Mary's in here and Mary stays quiet sometimes. Really, you're going to start the trash talk against your own team member? What trash talk? Hey, Ed, if I wanted to trash talk, as far as Shed Wars is concerned, I really could. But, no. If those are doing okay inside and it is that critical, keep them in for a while. That way, no little animals will get to them. They might wreck them fast. Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. I might baby them just a little bit longer. And because I found, what is it? Lemon basil. And I've never had that before. That was so hard to get that to germinate. And I put, of course, really, Jen, now you're like Gail. Still lurking, she says. Lemon basil, I think it was. A really hard time to get it to germinate. And there was like 2.5 leaves. And I planted it in the herb garden. I don't know what it's going to look like after this 4 days worth of rain we just had, but oh, cross your fingers. Hello, Gardening with Hudson, says Crazy Ed. Still lurking, says Simply John Homestead. At Mike's Bees and Garden until I moved Virginia. I never grew inside or in containers, so I had to relearn how to grow since I'm a Florida native. Yeah, I mean, once, you know, if you have a greenhouse or you have the advantage to be able to do things outside, it's great. You can just sow things in the ground. But people like us in Pennsylvania, like, nope, it's difficult. This was one of my hardest growing seasons. I had so many plants in here, and it was just getting on my own nerves. At Mary Jensen High, QER in Ohio. Oh, I need to start my lemon basil. You reminded me, laugh out loud. Heritage Heart Homestead, you're telling me you have lemon basil seeds? Hold on one second, because this dog keeps whimpering. We'll have to kick her butt. I'm just kidding. Come here. This is my culprit, Miss Sophia, that's in the back, whimpering and crying, and does the backward sneeze. Let's see. Yeah, I cannot believe you have lemon basil. I'm dying to know what that tastes like. I'm glad I built a greenhouse. It does make growing a lot easier up here in New Hampshire. I'm sure it does. I would love to have one. Can't believe you just said I need to start my lemon basil. I need some of that in my life. You had to change your channel name? Are you having a personality complex? No, people kept saying his channel like Crazy Ed's Homestead instead of Ed's Crazy. And I'm like, don't change it. Leave it alone. But he did it anyway. Mike's Bees and Gardenia. So yeah, this is my Sophia. Who needs a haircut. Look at her. She's just thinking cute, but she's got the backward sneeze and it's annoying. Homestead Aquarius, laugh out loud, true. The Simply John Homestead just popping up to the surface for a bit of air. Now back to lurking like a Missouri alligator waiting for prey. Yep, I figured she was in here lurking. Say hello. That's a rat on a rope. Shut up, Ed. You called my puppy a rat? Sophie. That's so mean of him, Soph. Tell Ed. Bungle you. Is that a trouble? Just kidding, just kidding. I don't eat it. I just like growing stuff, laugh out loud. I do too, but I want to eat it. So I'll eat it for the both of us if you have some seeds to spare. At Crazy at Home said, I heard I'm just messing with you. You'd think I didn't like you anymore. I'm going to put my dogs outside for 1 minute. Come on, Kokomo. Come on, let's go out. You're not supposed to be bugging mommy during the live. Oh, Ay, ay, ay. Usually my pups don't bother me during the live, but they are tonight. My chickens are bigger than that dog. That's Sophia Loren. I just call her Sophie. Shook's a hot mess right now. She needs a haircut. Add that to my list. I got a gazillion things to do. I have 2 Yorkies. I have the Silky, that is Coco Chanel, and I have the toy Yorkie that is Sophia Loren. So, yeah, they're my 2 dogs. Jimmy is a bigger dog. Oh, she's so cute. Love terriers. Yeah, Yorkshire Terrier, they have a whole mind of their own. A friend from YouTube sent me seeds. I am not sure how many are in the baggie. Okay. That's funny. Mike's Bees Garden. My chickens are bigger than that dog. Sophie's the one who has issues, which is the little one I was just putting to the camera. 1, she needs a haircut. 2, she has separational anxiety. And she has that backward sneeze thing they call, and sometimes it's like annoying, and I'm like, so stop, but realistically, she can stop. That breed is very time consuming. I feel like I have 2 more kids again, but I love them to pieces though. At Heritage Heart Homestead, what kind of seeds are they? Lemon basil, right? Lemon basil? Yeah, I think it's lemon basil. I planted like 2 little tiny little seedlings, and she's like, oh, you just reminded me I have to plant my lemon basil. She just doesn't know how many seeds she has. I'm trying to plant certain basil, like that Holy Tulsa basil. I heard that'll come back. Jen says ankle. They're not ankle biters, if that's what you're trying to say, Jen. Now, my other one, Coco Chanel, I'll show you her when she comes in. They're outside pottying. She's got longer, skinnier legs. Mike's Bees and Garden says, well, my old man ass is off to bed. I swear I work harder at home than I do at work. A lot of people say that. My roommate's off. Actually, he doesn't go back to work till Thursday. So I said to him, you got lucky with these few days of rain. But on Tuesday and Wednesday, hopefully, you can get the back wrought iron painted black before you go back. And then you can worry about the out front wrought iron maybe like the following week. And I said, but if I had my way, that's what I would have you get done. At Bacon Lake and Let's Dig It Homestead, how are your dragon fruits doing? Speaking of dragon fruit, wait, where'd it go? Don't freak me out here now. Hold on. Wait, do I have that sitting out on the... Oh. It needs just a tad bit. Hold on, I'll show you. I have to let the dogs in. Hold on a sec. Come on, girls. Come on. Hurry up. Go lay down and don't be a pain in the butt. Don't be a pain in the butt. Now, Jen, I just left my dogs in. Remember, Jen, when it came in the mail, it was broke? This is what I did. I took the piece that was broke. I left everything alone, and it's got new growth right there, new growth there, and new growth there. So it's got new growth. What do I do now? Let me see. What did I miss? Good night at Mike's Bees and Gardens. Thank you for coming. Mine is a Mexican jumping bean. All the males in the building are terrified of him because he jumps right where the jewels are. I laugh out loud. Okay, so I'm going to hold this up for Jen. Heritage Chart Homestead, I need dragon fruit. There it is. I'm trying to show Jen the loose faucet. Because when it got here, she had it packed really pretty good. But I'm telling you, the postal service here is just terrible. It takes forever to get mail here or mail out of here. But she sent me this. And I wanted her to see. Because it broke. It had broken pieces. But I put it in. There's new growth here. There's new growth there, and there's new growth there. Yay, they're pretty hardy. Just let them grow, and don't keep it wet. Just mist them. Well, they were pretty dry. I just gave them a little bit of water, Miss Jen. You let it grow, Melody left a lot. Do I let it grow in the same container that Jen shipped it in? And it's near the grow lights. Is that all okay? Because, I mean, they butchered it. They broke it and everything, and I'm trying to nurse this baby. Yeah, they're pretty hardy. Just let them grow and don't keep it wet. Just mist them. Okay, I read that. Dragon fruit, thumbs up from Who's Your Daddy? Let it grow. Okay, well, I'm going to put it back on the shelf then. But there it is, Miss Jen. I'm not neglecting the dragon fruit. It's doing quite well, I guess. Let it grow, let it grow. Don't, what's that? Breed it off anymore. Let it grow. Let it grow. Don't drop it on the floor. I would never. The mail system is the one that broke it. Jen can tell you that because I did a video on it. And I'm just letting it stay in the same pot, same soil, near some grow lights. You know, it kind of dried out, so I just gave it a little bit of water. I'm going to put it back. And just wanted her to see how it's looking. So it's going back on there, Miss Jen. Okay. Okay, break. Q Kitchen, that didn't sound good. Who's your daddy? That's cool. Yeah, I'm trying to keep it alive. I love, like, she sent me that, and I just was like, oh no, Jen, I quick did a video, and I was like, they broke it. But I think I'm doing better than what the post office did. And Jen really tried. She had it all encased, like wet paper towels in a big bag. They're just so destructible. They don't care about other people's things. So I'm nursing the baby because it's got growth on there. That's cool. A Q Kitchen Beyond, laugh out loud. You have to sing it to the tune of Let It Go. Let It Go. No, I'm not doing that. That song gets on my nerves. Simply Jen Homestead says they look great. Yes. Okay, so I didn't kill them. A Q Kitchen and Beyond, let it snow. Hard to do there. Just keep growing. Just keep growing, growing, growing. That sounds like, wait, what was that? Come on, hold on, I'm having a brain fart. Q Kitchen and Beyond. Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. From, Finding Nemo. That's what that just reminded me of. Q Kitchen and Beyond, rolling on the floor. Heard you tar home and let it snow. Yes, laugh out loud. No, no snow. No snow talk. Have to get up early to cook. Everyone have a happy Memorial Day. Be blessed. Growing with Hudson. Happy Memorial Day. I too have potatoes in the pot that I have to peel, but I'm not going to peel them till the morning because I just did them late. And yeah, so my potato salad will be fine. And I'm doing 2 racks of ribs and some barbecue chicken and all that good stuff, but I have to go to the store early. Dory from Nemo, that's it. Q Kitchen and Beyond. I'm glad someone understands me. I do. I like Dory from Nemo though. She, had like memory I get like Dory, I guess, sometimes. That should be my new nickname. That should be my nickname in Shed Wars, Dory, because I forget. I'm like, wait, what's that person's name or their channel name? I do that constantly. Yes, ding, ding, ding. You are the winner. Dory from Nemo. I will stop now. I need some coffee. I do too, but if I drink coffee, I'm not getting up early in the morning to go food shopping. At Cute Kitchen and Beyond, I have a granddaughter, laugh out loud. I do too, and she's only like, let me see, January, February, March, April, May, we'll say June. She's 1 year and 5 months, my first granddaughter. And my grandson is almost taller than me. And 14, he'll be, oh my gosh, my grandson will be 15, August the 11th. It's just tough when you, I don't know. It's a whole different live for that. I don't even want to get into it, but I love my grandchildren. They're just great. And my 2 sons are fantastic people. My daughter's a good person. She just doesn't like me very much. I don't know. But she doesn't really like women. At Q Kitchen and Beyond, you are my people, laugh out loud. Q Kitchen and Beyond is hilarious. We had a good time last Sunday, Q Kitchen and Beyond, and the rest of us in there. Doing a garden live on Sunday at Heritage Heart Homestead. I worked in daycare since I was 17. Then I had stepkids. Then I had kids. Oh yeah, so you're like so familiar with kids. Simply John Homestead says, yay, congrats, Melody. For what? My granddaughter watches all the girly stuff. Wait, what's Jen congratulating me for? I don't know. I'll wait. Simply Jan Homestead says, yay, congrats, Melody, but I'm not sure what she's congratulating me for, Miss Jen. That I'm older than a box of rocks? No, I'm just kidding. So yeah, I was going to tell you earlier when Boone was on there, Boone sent me out part of her carrot seeds. Did I tell you all this? The rainbow ones, and I still don't even have them. The grandbabies, Melody. Oh, okay, thank you. Yeah, I finally have a granddaughter, but you know, that whole virus thing really affected that. I mean, my grandson, I had him practically every single day, but not so much with the granddaughter, you know. Love them to pieces. I know I saw how you spelled it. Yes, and I promise I am not drinking anything stronger than coffee. Q Kitchen Beyond. Q Kitchen Beyond has a very great personality. So glad she decided to come on over and become part of the family. You know, because I click with people like that. And like I said, my subscribers that I see on their videos that comment every day and, you know, they're in my lives, they're like family to me. Didn't you say you have a new granddaughter? Yeah, I do. She's a year and, what did I say? She was born January the 5th, so like 5 months old. Cutie patootie. Her name is Adeline James. Adeline James. So cute. She kind of looks like my mom, but so did my grandson with the platinum blonde hair and blue eyes. They got my mom's blue eyes. But, yeah, super cute. Just, you know, once that virus hit, my daughter had her January the 5th, so I got to see her twice. And then everything else, any other time I got to see my daughter, my granddaughter, was through Duo, which is like a video app that you can see her and whatnot. And then we had that lull in the virus, like last August. I was there for Adeline's birthday, and I was there for, no, not Adeline's birthday. I was over my daughter's for my grandson's birthday, which is the 11th, and my daughter's birthday, which is the 18th, so... a big leg and let's stick at home said I'm so far behind on videos to 2 meetups really put me behind. It happens. But you know what? Like today I took a day for myself, which is hard to do. I mean, my roommate says it like, will you just sit down for like 5 minutes? Just sit down for 5 minutes, Mel. Okay, I'm going to go. See you next live, Melody. Have a great week. You too, my friend. Heritage Heart Homestead, thank you so much for showing up again. I too, this is, oh, we're almost at 3 hours now. We're 2 hours and 41 minutes. I think that's pretty good for this week, even though I love yous to pieces. Q Kitchen and Beyond, oh, how precious. I have a grandson, though, my former stepdaughter. He's 50 weeks younger than my twins. Oh, how sweet. Yeah, so Heritage Heart Homestead, night. Love you, girl. Have a happy Memorial Day. I hope you have a wonderful day tomorrow and a fantastic week. God willing, hopefully we'll see you all in between because I too, I think she's drinking the hard stuff. She's not. She's drinking coffee. Chris Clevercraft. Me too. I have to go as well. Bye, everyone. Good night is Simply Jan Homestead, says Heritage Heart Homestead. My turn. How'd she know? Because I didn't want it to be a 3 hour and like 5 minute live again. Not that I don't love yous all to pieces. Are you lurking now? Homestead Aquarius is my main man in here with Boone, who was in here earlier, but she had somewhere to go. Q Kitchen and Beyond, you're the best. This was a great live yet again. Thank you, Mary, for coming in, as well as, I'm so sorry that I butchered her name earlier, but Growing with Hudson. Let me see, because I don't want to screw it up again. Who's Your Daddy is pretty awesome. Very, very awesome. And we had, what is it, Rebel Canning in here. What was I calling her? I was calling her the wrong name, the poor thing. Well, Mary Jemison, who's awesome. Cosmic Cultivators, thank you for coming. Yous are awesome. Oh, won't let me go up anymore. I don't know what name I was calling that poor girl. Well, where'd she go anyway? I suddenly don't see her. Wait for her to pop up. What was I calling her? Cayenne? I think I was calling her Cayenne. I'm so sorry about butchering your name earlier. Love, happiness to all. I'm off to the garden, says Cosmic Cultivators. Oh, lucky. If it was nice out tonight, I probably would, but I still have potato salad I have to make. And I just, for the first time, it's a true story, I got a full 3-day break from the garden. I didn't have to garden anything. So yeah, I was Homestead Aquariusing this live. That's all right, Chris Clevercraft, you can. But everyone that was here, I love you all. Mary, so forth and so on. I don't have to name everybody that was here, do I? Q Kitchen and Beyond. So let's shoot again for next Sunday. We'll try to do our luau garden live next Sunday. Thank you, Ed, for being here. This was a total blast per usual. Great garden talk. Have a wonderful Memorial Day. I will try to take a video of the parade here. Gotta go, y'all. Have a great night and safe Memorial Day. Who's Your Daddy? Have a wonderful Memorial Day. Who's your daddy? And it was great having you here yet again. Like I said, you are a part of the family. Q Kitchen and Beyond says my coffee is as extra jacked up with caffeine. Does that count as hard stuff? It does. It does. But we love you, Kitchen and Beyond. Simply Jen, thanks for stopping by. Again, let's try to do this again. You know, goodbye. It's very hard. Thank you to Boone. Thank you to Homestead Aquarius for moderating in the beginning. And yeah, wonderful Memorial Day. Look out for the video. I'll try to take a video of the parade that's here. Castle Hives as well. Who pops in, pops out. There he is. Uh-oh. You know, you all know who was in here. But yeah, I'm going to take a video of the parade tomorrow. That will probably be my video for either tomorrow or Monday. And I will see you all this week. In between all these videos I have, I will make some virgin pina coladas and pineapple upside down cake. You go on with your bad self, Q Kitchen and Beyond. That sounds awesome. I will try for next week. Love you. Have a great Memorial Day. You too. Castle Hive gives the heart. Love y'all. Have a safe Memorial Day. Enjoy your loved ones. Thank you to everyone who has served this country. And I will see you this week in between the videos. Have a blessed rest of the night. A glorious week. And I will see you next Sunday. Hopefully out at the fire pit in front of the garden. 8 Eastern. If you're watching this back, thank you. Subscribe while you're here. It costs you nothing. And maybe like my hotshot friends like Castle Hives will shoot me, shout me out a little bit there. Lori's World, you were quiet in here the whole time. You were totally pulling a gal, but love you to pieces. Castle Hives, bye. Huh? Bye? Have a safe one. I can't. Okay. Love yous all. God bless. Happy Memorial Day. I will see you Sunday out at the garden for next week's live. Good night, everyone.